Wilhoit Studios on the heels of the February 28th match between Nick Klein and Brian Wilson. We have Bob Ferrell calling out Sean Brooks for Billiard Battles 2 on March 6, 2020. Here in the studio, we have Sean Brooks.
That's right, Laura. Thanks for having me. I'm very excited about this match.
So, Sean, what kind of match are you playing for with Billiard Battles 2?
I tell you what, Laura, it's me and little Bobby Ferrell. I'm going to 15. Bobby's got to go to 10. I still don't think he can handle it. $200 each in the middle. It's going to be amazing.
So, Sean, what is your strategy for Billiard Battles 2?
I tell you my strategy, Laura. I'm going to wipe out that 5-game spot just like that. He's not going to stand a chance. He's not going to know what hit him. It's going to be raining 8 balls all over little Roberto.
All right, Sean, any last words for Bob Ferrell before we leave the studios?
I tell you what, Bobby, I do have one more thing to say. You better stay home, because I don't think you can handle the thunder. Yeah!
Hey, Sean. I don't think anybody saw my original video, but I accept your challenge. And we'll see you Friday, March 6th at 7 p.m. 15 to 10 race for 200 men. Been practicing hard and I'm ready for you. We'll see you then.
Okay, sit down, shut up, let's go.
What's her name? The red shirt? Kira? Kira. I thought it was Kaya. Kira. Can't go up there. I wouldn't do that. Can't go up there.
This is not going to work.
It will. It'll work.
No, because this is moving around now too much.
It will get it to work.
Alright.
I know. It's what we got tonight, so we're going to have to make it work. Alright, give us like 2 minutes. Wow, that's a super big toy.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. Oy vey. Alright. So before we get started, did you guys already flip and all that jazz? Alright, so hold on. We got to do our little intro, so hold on.
We need to move. We need to get this.
What do you want?
How about go like this?
That's what I was trying to do. Can you get it to do that? That's what I was trying to thank you. I love you. Alright.
Okay, I'm going to go adjust the scoreboard so people can see it.
Yeah.
I got it. You talk. I'll go adjust the scoreboard.
This is only our second time. Give us some slack. All right, welcome Facebook land. Hello, everybody. We're ready to get started. Brian's adjusting the scoreboard so you guys can see he's lowering it. Actually, it needs to be down further by your knees. All right, so stand by, y'all. They have flipped, and it looks like Mr. Ferrell is going to be breaking, I believe.
Can you see this?
You're the breaker? No?
No, still can't see it.
I can barely see the top of the scoreboard.
What are we doing? All the way? I'll be over this. We only got halfway. But more than that. That's fine. This is over.
I know. It's one of the bigger ones. So. I remember. I was gonna say, what if I sit over there, but I can't see the.
Have them switch to 8 ball. Girls go to 2, boys go to 3.
Okay, cool. 8 ball, 2 and 3. Got it. Thank you. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. All right, let's do that.
No. Barely.
So close. I don't know.
You might run out the door. So you didn't get it, or you did?
No, I can't figure out either one of those. None of those fit it.
Sean's trying to see if he can figure it out. No. This one fits.
Is that okay with that? Air coming in?
The air is good. I just can't. It's delayed.
Okay.
Oh, that looks good. Wait a second.
What?
Wait.
Well, we can do this.
No, Penny. That's too high.
This has got to be too low.
I think that's gonna work. Penny, put it back. We're good.
I know. Me too. Ready? Never found out if this was the silencer. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
We can move the table back up.
We are ready. Yeah, actually, that would help. We're going to go towards you.
Cool, then I can come sit on your side now.
Yeah, you can. We're good. All right. We're ready to rock and roll, and we're ready to
Yeah, best
break.
we can, right? Okay.
All right, Brian, are you as fresh as a daisy and ready to get this party started?
Yep.
Yep. All right,
Been
ladies
trying
and
to get
gentlemen.
a better internet connection this week than we had last week, and that took us a little bit longer.
Okay.
So. Yes, my phone just told us we got mail. Okay.
We're ready to rock and roll, and we're ready to...
You gotta turn that off. Or put a headset in.
All
one
right,
of yours
so
in.
Bob Ferrell versus Sean Brooks.
Yep.
Bob called out the challenge. And what are the stats? What are the race to and the weight?
All right.
Brian?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna move it so you can. You don't have to have it on your ear.
Just remind me. Oh wow, this is all fun, right? Right? Okay, yeah. Sorry about that, everybody. Hopefully you guys
So
can hear
what's the
us.
race
Okay.
to and the weight? And the weight?
Well, Bob is going to 10 and Sean is going to 15.
Okay.
And I'm trying to confirm. I think that Sean got the break to start.
No. Bob
Bob got
broke.
the break. Okay.
Bob broke. So bear with us, folks. We're just getting settled in, Brian and I and Miss Lynette, to do our Yappy Yapperton. Evidently, I'm going to do my own.
I thought you were.
I'm going to now.
Well, I couldn't type
You're not
in.
good. I don't have internet. I just
Sorry,
have
y'all.
it.
I couldn't type. I had to take the screen away from Penny.
Oh, I know he just didn't. Not this early in the night.
Always.
All right, so let's...
All right, where are we here?
I need to tether. Wow, fast player. Yes, no?
Sorry, I'm trying to get to where I can actually type. So Sean's cleaning up over here.
He is playing extremely quickly, and yes, he is pretty much out
I'm
for
just going to
blood.
let Penny do the typing. She's better at typing over here.
I've got to tether my phone because somebody turned the computer screen away from me, so...
Here, you're more than welcome.
I can find it. I just got to... How do you spell tether?
I'm just gonna, there you go, cutting the side.
T-E-A?
Looks like the
tether?
8-ball's pretty
Or
clear.
T-H?
T-E-A, like Heather.
Okay.
Here we go for the first game of the match. And it's clean. It's clean.
Dang. Flip your
that'll be-
scoreboard.
Sean's got one.
Right, I'm done. You can have it. Sorry. All right, you can have your computer back.
I was looking at
Who
the
am I
box. The
asking?
type is down below here, and I don't know why.
Because of this?
Yeah, it is. Oh, is your? I probably zoomed your screen. Okay, everybody, are you ready to party?
Well, that first game went pretty quick. So
Yeah, don't blink, folks.
you're gonna have to sit a lot closer to me because I cannot hear you, Penny.
So you're blind and deaf.
I guess. Yeah. I'll be nice and say that.
Oh.
Okay. So
That's why I said take your headphones off. Here's the mic.
Well, he's got one, yeah,
Oh, you can hear?
but not very well. All right, so what are people saying? Alex, what's the shit LOL? I'll move when I have to. How about that? I can't go much further back. Okay.
all right. Sorry, guys. Back to the action over here. Little tough spot over here. Let's see where. It looks like you can try to take the 10 ball. Oh boy.
Oy vey.
Yeah.
Is that what you
Oy
said?
vey. Oy vey.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on out there?
Yeah, Penny's ready to type, guys. Penny's
I'm ready to type
type.
as soon as I get my gosh dang tethering done. Does anybody know how to tether a phone easily?
Are you looking at where they
I just don't
Side
remember
pocket,
which.
see if we can avoid
It's wireless
that.
and Bluetooth, but I can't remember which one to go into.
3-7. It's just looks like he's playing a little bit of a safety.
S9 plus. So I will be sending Verizon a bill for all the advertising I just did for them. But in the meantime, I'll type on Brian's computer. All right, so.
Okay, you should be able to do it now.
Thank you, Lynette, my technical advisor. I love you. She got me set up. Tethering.
Sean got the breakout. The only tough ball that we got on the table right now looks to be the 8-ball.
Did you get it?
No, but now I can't hear him.
That's not even that difficult.
You could hear him before?
So we do have the tournament going on across the hall on the other side of the room.
Yeah, we do.
Linda Gaines is running the in-house tournament, and I believe they're getting ready to get started, right, Kira?
Yeah.
And it's guys go to 3, ladies go to 2. Is that what you guys are running?
One guy isn't Fargo high enough to do 3, so he's
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I believe it was a 75-point difference.
Okay.
Oh, nice shot. Gotta measure that 8-ball. Gotta make sure you get by the 9. Nice. Come back. Good. Cleared the 14, which is good. You're too far. You gotta be right here. Yeah, the difference, I think I'm just gonna hold mine like this instead of try to.
That's what I tried telling you.
Miss Lynette had the best idea of just let it hang around our neck and yappy.
I'm still not used to the headset yet because I still think I'm gonna hear something coming back. So
You might.
sorry, y'all.
Sorry, y'all.
So Sean got
Thank you, Lynette,
2 games
for rearranging the house for me.
Again.
Thanks, Linda.
again.
Again.
We're just trying
like you
to
do
create
this quite often.
trying to create some more room for the players. Make sure they've got plenty of room.
Yes.
That's always my concern being a player is like I don't want to have to worry about moving somebody
Right.
to be able to shoot.
Well, and you don't have to think about it, right?
Right. So. Sean is a beast. Bob's not out of it though. It's only 2 games in, so we're doing fine. Cue ball's in a good spot, but nothing dropped. Dry break over there. How you doing, Chad? How you doing, Guy? Hopefully you guys can hear us okay.
I didn't think I could make that big of a wave.
Do you need your checkboard with it? What you got over here?
Oh, I got all sorts of paperwork.
Oh,
You know me.
this is our
OPP. You know me.
our nightly checklist.
Yes, this is our nightly checklist. And I have the schedule for later.
We're trying to be professional.
We're getting there.
Well, good luck, right?
Gonna be a couple of times, but we'll get it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so this, everybody who's not certain, this is Sean Brooks and Bob Ferrell. Racing to 15 and 10, correct?
Yes, 15 and 10.
Just making sure I've got it right.
Sean is going to 15. Bob is going to 10.
We're on a 2-0.
Right now, Sean's got a 2-game head start to get rid of that handicap, but we'll see how it goes. bump.
So how do you pick the handicap just out of curiosity?
Well, there's a variety of ways. The most common way right now with people up here is probably to look at their Fargo ratings and see what the hot chart shows or a medium chart shows in Fargo.
Okay, is that the whole chili pepper thing?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Hot
All
chili
right.
pepper.
So let's go over that. So is that a chart you can find on the website?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
If you go to Fargo, there's a way to get into a chart that tells you, based on your Fargo rating, what the races are.
Okay.
And there's 3 different charts. There's hot, there is medium, and mild.
And does that mean better, middle?
Yeah, it
newer
gives
skill,
more
or
weight to even out the score. Mild still gives a pretty good handicap or benefit to the better player. Medium, a little bit less so, and then hot gives it, as close to a 50-50 as you can get it.
Lynette's giggling over here. I don't know if you heard that. So
Yeah,
someone
I don't know.
say something, or oh, she's not talking. Okay.
Okay, so
All right. So where are we at in the game, Brian? Bring me up to speed.
well, Bob broke dry. Sean ran down for the balls, and he got stuck with that 4-ball going to the side, or excuse me, the corner. Yeah, it wasn't the easiest shot, and so he missed it. So,
All right. First game seemed to go really quickly.
yeah, they have. And plus, I think we've been a little preoccupied trying to get this whole thing going.
No,
Excuse
no,
us.
no, I don't know what that is. All right. So I noticed the first match that I watched with you and Nicholas. You guys started out really strong and playing pretty quick, I thought, and then you guys like settled in about around round game 4 or 5. Is that kind of common in competition?
Depends on the players, but a lot of players come in a little bit slow. They'll be nervous. Maybe not. That was a very good breakout by Bob over there. Like I said, nervous, just not in stroke.
Okay.
And some players take more than others to get warmed up and get in the right position on the table. Feel good about it.
Okay. Woo.
Heck of a stroke.
Look at that, all the way back to the rail.
Yeah, I think it's a little too far.
Is he
but
gonna get
we'll
a
see.
twofer, or is he going for the purple?
Let's see here.
Oh.
Cleared it. Oh, yeah. I think that 14 was just a hair in the way.
Right. I agree.
So
Okay, so
Sean doesn't have anything easy.
gonna bank the 6, right?
He's gonna kick it to 6. I think for 2 reasons. A, because he wants to make it, but the second way is if he did miss it, he'd be blocking the pocket a little bit. But
Recently. So is he gonna go 2 or 4 here?
I think he's got to take the 2 because the 2 is blocked by the 12 ball. So
We have Jay Anderson in the house. He just came and gave us huggies. Hey, Jay.
So Sean's looking at.
And I'm sorry, he brought his date who? Lori Day? Lori Day.
Jacking up on it a little bit, makes it a little more difficult. Nice shot. Very nice shot.
A nice lead.
Sean plays pretty quick.
Yes, he does. That's what actually.
Uh-oh.
Bad break. Bad.
He didn't get that right hand spin that he wanted, and
I
it
didn't
kind
see what English he had on that.
it looked to me like it was mainly top spin, which what that did is came off the rail and spun like a Marseille shot.
Right.
Spun back over the pocket instead of spinning off the rail.
Okay.
It kind of, I guess if we punched it,
It almost like
off the rail.
looped instead of going straight.
Yeah, it looped.
Okay.
Gave Bob a chance here, so.
No, Bob's gonna get on the board. Bob has some personal people here rooting for him as well. Miss
Yeah.
Lynette,
As
his
a
lovely
guess.
girlfriend,
See if we
sweet
get-
potato. There we go.
There we go.
He's on the board.
There we go.
All right,
Bob's on the board.
Sean's on the board.
2 to
So
1.
2-1.
2 to 1.
So we're waiting for.
I think the biggest problem here for Bob is if he tries to match Sean's speed, because Sean is naturally, I think, a faster
Right, faster player. You think that's gonna like rattle him?
Nice
Cool.
job, Linda.
Cool. We just were told by Linda Gaines over here that she was got the bar to start streaming our match out in the bar. So
Awesome. That's
we
great.
can actually watch the match going on right now.
Very cool. Very
Sweet.
cool.
Good solid break.
Oh,
5 ball
all right,
on the
you got
side.
one.
That was good. Let's see. 2
So,
balls.
okay,
Good.
so as a guppy, this looks like a pretty even table to me.
Everything's pretty open.
Right. I mean,
I think he's kind of stuck right now. Trying to read the table myself to see if I can come up with a good idea here.
so when you say you read the table, like, do you start at one end and go down, or like, how do you initially just take a look?
Well, me personally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking at the 8 ball and see
Okay.
where do I have to go to get to the 8 ball.
That's
What
funny.
balls do I have to get to? What balls do I have to get out of the way? Especially with a good open table.
Right.
You know,
Right.
if you have a really clustered table, then you have to start picking
Right.
apart your shots. 8 ball's really a chess match. It's not about necessarily running out the rack all the
As
time.
Andy would say, we're not playing checkers, we're playing chess.
Exactly.
I liked that analogy.
Yeah, 9 balls checkers, 8
Yes.
balls chess.
Although I would beg to differ with you, coming from a guppy, but 9 balls harder.
It's different. Definitely
Well,
different.
you have to definitely place your ball strategically, where 8 ball, at least you have a choice of 7 other balls.
True.
Well, assuming you have 7 on the table.
Well, let's see what we got. Bob's trying to get that
Let's see
15.
this Bob on this one.
Uh,
Solids, all right.
Solids, yeah. Sorry, Sean with stripes. So now Sean's into a little bit of a trouble because he's
Why?
got that 9 ball.
Okay.
The 9 ball over there is the problem ball. It's not super difficult, but
I was
he
gonna
got
say,
rid of
this
all.
early. This is a problem this early on. You would still consider that.
Oh yeah. Especially now, 6 ball kind of. As soon as you start getting balls around it, it makes it harder to
Okay.
get that good position on it. It makes it harder to get your shot.
So do you typically go for the ones around the 8 ball first to clear them out? Is your strategy? Not that I'm trying to give your strategy away.
No, I mean I think it's a common strategy. Most players are going to look for what's around the 8 ball because if you're going to make the 8 ball, you have to shoot those balls around it.
Right. Okay.
So-
No, I've never looked at it that way. So I like that idea. Is he playing air guitar while he's thinking?
Maybe. People do a variety of things. See the 7? The 7-4 is kind of messed up right now.
7-4.
Yeah, it's 7-4 down there by the 14.
No, why? Okay, so I see what you're saying, but why? Why? Just because they're close together? And
They're
the
closer
14's in the
together,
way? The
and
7?
from this angle, it looks like the 7 could impede some of the
Yeah. Okay.
pathways the cue ball could go off the 4. See, just like
Ooh,
that.
He did, yeah. Okay.
So
So that was technically a safety.
no, I think he was going for the 4
He
ball,
was.
but the 7 ball was
Because he clipped it first. Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I was talking about. That 4 and 7 being close together.
Right. And it did cause the problem. Okay, I'm confused.
Yeah, it is ball in hand. So he just shot
Did he
his
do
ball
that
in.
on purpose?
Yeah, because see, the 11 was blocked by the 4. And then you've got the 1 down here, which is
Right.
really difficult to make anywhere. I don't even think it has a pocket from the view that I have. So that's why Sean did that.
So versus trying to get the 1 out or even go for the 7, he opted to sacrifice his shot and get Bob's 4 out of the way.
Yep.
Okay.
So Bob was forced there. He was forced to try to break it out.
It's pretty aggressive.
Not when you only have 2 balls left on the table.
Yeah, okay.
That was pretty good. Still left the 8 ball pretty marked up. 1 ball he now has a shot on. But Sean can still get out here.
Did you hear your wife ask if you would like another drink?
I did. And yeah, no, not yet. Thank you, though. Okay, so Sean came back with a safety by shooting the 9 ball over there. Keeping the cue ball, but I think he went too far. Question is,
He's definitely on the 1. He's not even looking at the 7.
yeah, he's gonna try to play the 1. The
He
1, I
wants that
think,
out of
off
there.
the rail.
Okay.
Oh,
He just wanted it out of the way. Okay.
not quite sure if he was trying to get on the inside of it or if he was just trying to block it.
So is that a shot you would have made, like you would have called? Strategically?
It's hard to say because it didn't come out. I don't think it came out the way he wanted,
Gotcha.
the way he envisioned it.
Right.
Yeah. Kind of left the table open to Sean to run out, so that's definitely not something you prefer to do.
Find my glasses. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm blind.
Oh, she found her glasses right in front of her.
Say a word. You're gonna be dead. So I was doing the whole where are my glasses, where are my glasses? They weren't on my head, Lynette, but they were right in front of me. Okay.
Oh, let's see. Did he?
All right.
A little short. A little short. He's gonna have to cut it some.
So everybody that just joined, I saw, oh, nice. It barely.
It was rough,
but it was
but it
like,
dropped.
might all go. All right, so we got a 3-1. 3-1 race.
3-1.
Sean has to go to 15. Bob has to go to 10.
So a quick reminder that we are down here at Barefoot Bob's. For those of you who don't know, we are running another tournament over on the other side. Linda Gaines is the tournament director over there. I believe it's still a 540 and under.
Yep. 8-ball format. And I think they're racing the 3 tonight.
Yeah.
So,
Do you have that poster?
Yes,
The
for
poster
next
right
time?
Here.
Yep.
No, for this one.
yep.
I just don't want to make an oops on the Fargo ratings. But let's see here.
Don't
So
make
it's
any-
showing Sean at a 554 and Bob at a 474, which is a pretty accurate representation, I believe. Obviously,
Nice.
obviously people have good days and bad days in their
Right.
Fargo ratings. It was interesting. I was listening to it was Mike Page, the one who runs Fargo. I was listening to a podcast, a Cue It Up podcast, and he was going over Fargo ratings, and he says, really, it's Fargo ratings. You got to consider it like you can have a 50-point swing either way. So the player is gonna. It kind of comes down to their average, and that's where
But
they
how
say
do
it's
you
going to be.
decide that? Their average. I mean,
Their average. Well, it's all based on
Fargo's Fargo, right?
Fargo is Fargo, right? But that's what I'm saying is like a player on a good night can run like Sean 554, so he can run a 604 on a
That's what
good
you're
night,
saying.
and he might run a 500 on a bad night.
And Bob has some sort of conversion thing is that what you're talking about, where it tells you if you played that same way all the time, that's what you would be at.
Correct. That's a
like
nightly, nightly or tournament type
Right.
Fargo rating.
Okay, our table's driving me nuts, so I've got to level it. I'll be right back.
But yeah, Cue It Up podcast. It's pretty interesting. If you like pool and you like podcasts, it's one of the only ones to listen to. So it's nice to hear some of your pros get on there. It's nice to hear people with knowledge get on there. Mike Howerton from Arizona Billiards was on there. But then you also, like I said, Mike Page. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted because we're moving some tables around.
Sorry. All right, Brian, I'm back. Done all hard construction.
Table leveling in action.
Table leveling at your service. All right. So hi, Candy. Hi, Sean. Sean Brophy joined. He's playing. Brady Darkins and Adam Wilson. Hey, Trish. No, you're going.
Nice shot, Bob. Yeah, did not get any love on that
My
part.
favorite waitress is leaving, Trish. She's getting off her shift. Hey, Johnny.
Johnny Crow.
Johnny Crow.
Oh, nice try. Nice try.
I'll be right there. Thank you. Johnny, you better get enough sleep tonight so we can win the 9-ball tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. I'll tell her, Brady. All right, I'm going to give you all to Miss Wilson.
Penny's off again.
I'm going to go talk real quick. I'll be right there.
Oh, little overcut from Sean. But I guess it's also kind of a safety. Nice little containing shot just to make it a little tougher for Sean. Oh. Alright, so the question is, how are we going to get the 9-ball out?
You've seen it.
Can you guys hear us alright? Braden, Johnny, Candy.
Anybody?
Can you guys hear us alright?
Uh-oh. Oh, there's Alex. Alex said yes. So nobody loves us. That's what's happening. All right, fine.
Loud and clear. Ooh. Good.
I don't care if they like me talking or not. I'm gonna talk anyway.
Actually, I heard many very positive comments on the commentating.
Okay, good.
It makes it different than the normal Facebook stream, where you're just
Watching, asking what's the score, where are we at, what's going on. Stephanie Sterling, I'm speaking to you. All right, so Bob's gonna do a bank shot here.
Nice bank, Bob. Nice bank.
Nicely done on the 2-ball. He's on
Shot.
the 8. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, so this is a perfect thing for a guppy.
Yeah.
The tangent somewhat of a possible scratch.
But see, the thing is, if you just roll the ball,
Right.
the rolling hit, it's going to go past the tangent line, away from the pocket.
And he's doing some right, high right, it looks like.
Nice.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nicely done.
Perfect.
All right. Bob's finding his mojo.
Yep, he's getting in a groove.
Might have something to do with a beautiful, lovely lady named Ashley that's here watching him. But I don't know. Just call me crazy.
Yeah, well, sometimes it can make us more nervous to have our significant other near us.
Blazing eyes on you.
Yeah, definitely. I just learned something from Penny to flip this over and have the mic up in front of your face. So that
Did you hear that, everybody? Brian just learned something from me.
I did. I did that.
Which
I didn't see you do this. All I know is you tried to rip them off my head.
I did that.
I'm literally in the middle of
perfect.
this, folks. I'm in the middle of them. I'm the child in the middle. It's a great idea, Lynette.
Andy says we are eating dinner. Yes, we can hear. Thank you, Andy. The
Sorry,
commentary
Andy.
is great. Thank you, Alex.
All right, so that was a fairly, scattered break. I like
Eight
it.
ball's kind of gummed up because you've got 3 stripes around it.
Yeah,
But again, you remember I was
Does
telling
that
you earlier
bother you?
about choosing the balls?
Right.
That may have been why he chose to go with the stripes instead of the solids. Well, another one I just noticed, that 5 ball sitting on the
I
rail
was
where it
going to
is.
say, to me, the 15, 14, and 9 is not really a problem because they're in the middle of the table and they're not right up against the 8. Is that correct?
They're not right up on the 8, no. But you have to play a combo to get out of there because you got the 3 ball. Yeah, you have to play
Nice
a combo
shot, nice
or
shot.
some sort of breakout.
Bob has such a soft touch when he shoots.
That's good.
No, I know. I like that.
Oh,
Don't say it.
how the heck did my straw pop out of my drink?
Because my voice cord is going like that over top of the
Oh.
straw and flinked it out.
Your
And that's a
cord
technical term, flinked it
cord
out.
attacked my drink. Good job, Penny. Yeah, that's nice cut in the side.
We had some commentation from the. Oh, that was Carl.
So this is the strategic part, right? Because it's like, okay, I can make this. I can make the 11.
Right, but where are
I've
you
got to
gonna go
get the
after
other
that?
balls out.
Oh my God! It dropped out of the pocket.
Yeah, and I think he steered the cue ball. I think what he tried to do
What do you
is
mean? What does
he
that mean,
tried
steered the cue
he
ball?
tried to make the cue ball go to the left
Okay.
by cheating the pocket,
Okay.
and he went too far.
Okay.
Because
So that's why
naturally
it rung it.
he paid more attention to getting that cue ball over to the 15.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Where you're so focused on your next shot that you forget to make the shot you're making.
Yeah, but that's really not it.
No.
It's not about missing the shot. It's about the fact that if he just took the natural path of the cue ball,
No.
I bet you he would have made the shot without a problem.
Gotcha.
But because he tried to force the cue ball,
Right. Oh, if they could just go a little further, the 5. So how is he going to get that 5 out unless it gets knocked? I mean, how do
Actually-
you make something like that in?
right now, if he draws it off the 2, you can draw it straight back to the 5 ball.
Okay.
And that's the easiest way to open it up because right now you have a lot of break balls. You have a lot of second opportunity balls. Oh, he didn't do it. You want to break out the 8 instead?
Yeah, I don't want to break out the 8. I don't want the 8 moving. Because in my mind, the only way I can get that 5 is being on the rail. Either that way, going one way or the other to a corner pocket.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, he tried so hard to break out the 8 ball. He
Right.
didn't have a good clean shot on that 4 ball.
so what's your advice for someone like myself I'm trying to learn three shots ahead is what I want to be able to do. But it's very hard when you're so nice safety when you're so focused on that pattern you're trying to complete, but you miss the shot you're on.
Practice.
Okay. So it's just a thing that everybody goes through.
Yep.
It's very frustrating.
You start off looking at 1 ball and making 1 ball, and then you start looking at from 1 ball to the next ball.
Yeah, but when
and then
you get there, that's difficult.
Yeah. But that's why, pool really is an ever improving game. I mean,
And a game against yourself a lot of times. You're not really playing your opponent, you're playing yourself.
yeah, that's what you have in your mind when you're playing, is that I've got to play the table because
Right.
the challenge is like for Sean right now. The challenge is I need to get out. I don't want to give the table back to anybody else, regardless of who it is. But I need to get out, or I need to find a safety to make sure that I get out.
Right. That's one thing, safety, like having a safety school or something would be, I think, really, I don't know, Lynette, are you good at safeties? Can you like see them right off the bat? Oh, look at her, she's shaking her head, yes. Well, then evidently you need to teach the school. I mean, that's always my problem is that I know and I need one, but I don't know when to do it.
So here's his key shot. Let's see if he gets shape on the 5.
Oh. If he hits I called it ta-ta. If he hits the ta-ta on the side of the 5, then he can get it in, correct?
I can't tell from here.
I mean, it looks like it. Right, I can't either, but that would be oh, he's going to try something here.
Yeah.
So he did hit the ta-ta.
Yeah, he did.
That's why he jetted off to the other side.
Yep. You know, a shot like that, you really have to study very closely because if it's on the nipple or tit, corner,
Ta-ta.
whatever you want to call it.
Make him say ta-ta. Okay, Lynette, thank you.
Sorry, can't do it.
Ta-ta. Just try it. Say it with me. Ta-ta. Say it.
Nope, I'm gonna keep my
Oh
I'm gonna keep this
God.
PG.
Oh, you're going to say tit, but not ta-ta?
No. Hey, be careful. You don't want to
said
get
it,
kicked off
not
of Facebook.
me. Oh, gosh. I've never been kicked off of
Our
Facebook.
first jump shot.
He's going to jump it. He got the...
Good hit. Nice hit. Uh-oh.
What did he...
Ooh, okay,
I know.
we're good.
If he would have hit that center, it would have went on. Ooh. So why are the jump sticks, literally, seriously, why are they so short? Is it for gripping?
You gotta lift them so high in the air to get the right angle to come down on the ball, and they need to be light. So,
Okay.
in order for it to be light, and you know, because think about it, even if you have something that's
Oh, I
light,
know,
if it's that
like
long,
wielding a big, yeah.
it's hard to control. When it's shorter,
Right.
you got good leverage.
Right. Okay.
So it's all about the leverage.
So are the tips the same on jump sticks? Is there
No,
more
they're
breaker
generally
cues?
harder. They're like
Okay.
more like break cues.
Okay. Right.
Although my first break cue that I had, I went for probably 15 years. And I was shooting with a La Pro nasty or La Pro tip on it.
As I call them, my Walmart specials.
Close. Ooh,
Why you say ooh?
because the cue ball ended up in the pocket there.
Oh, but that's okay. I mean, you
No,
can use
it's
the rail
really
as
hard
a...
to stroke out of the
Why?
pocket. I don't know. It's just it always messes with your grip, your bridge.
I always like shooting for the rail or the pocket because it's stable. Oh,
No, but you know what? He did for missing. He got the best result. He could have been blocking the 8
stays
ball.
close to the pocket. Yeah, and he blocked. Yeah, good point.
So Sean's gonna try to manipulate the cue ball.
So why did he point next to the 8? Is that where he wants to end? the
Yeah,
cue?
that's what I was gonna say. He's trying to manipulate it to break out the 8 ball.
Okay, I just had like a little bit of throw obsession. Okay.
Yeah. He didn't get quite the result he wanted, but
Right.
looks like a very tight but makeable shot. Very tight. Oh,
That was a beautiful cut, though.
he actually overcut it.
Oh, he did, but it was beautiful. Oh, look how he left him. He did not want that.
Nope. You're just handing the game.
Okay, here we go.
But I've seen plenty of us make mistakes on those last little 2-ball outs.
You make mistakes?
Oh yeah, we all do. Everybody makes
Oh, and
mistakes.
Lynette is definitely reinforcing that comment.
Thanks, honey.
All right. Now
Yeah.
we're tied game.
I remember one match that I was playing. We were having a safety battle, and I mean, literally, it was all around like 2 balls, 8 balls, like in the pocket, and we're blocking an 8 ball with another ball, and just constant. I mean, it was
Just
probably
1, 2,
20 rounds
1, 2,
back and forth, right? And I finally made the right move. They made a mistake. I can't remember the exact, but then it was like the 8 balls sitting in the pocket, the cue balls
You
4
did
inches
not-
away from
you
it.
did not foul.
And I understruck the ball, and it rolled a little bit into the pocket and stopped.
Did it even hit the 8 ball?
Yeah, it hit the 8 ball, But if I remember correctly, because it was in the pocket and never hit a rail, and it was still a foul.
That's awesome. Okay, did everybody hear that? All you guppies like me.
Yep, we all make mistakes.
Brian the God, the pool god. The
Yeah.
pool god.
Right,
Let's get
right.
that straight. That's actually very comforting to know.
Yep, everybody makes mistakes.
Oh, she needs another charge, Missy. No, I saw a solid and a stripe.
Good.
So we got the 5 and the 11. Down. Choices, all about choices.
Yeah, so nothing's in the way of the 8 ball, so that's
All right,
pretty
so
easy.
Personally, I don't like the solids. I don't like the 2 next to the thing. I don't like the 1 close to the rail. The red one's close to the rail. So I would take stripes.
Looks like Bob was going the same direction. Here's the biggest thing, though. The thing to think about. You can bank the 4 ball. You can bank the 4 ball if you need to. Right now, it's hard to bank the 15 because it's up against that 2 ball.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
What was that? Oh,
We went wobbly world with the camera.
no, I'm just thinking that. So was that intentional, what you just did?
Yeah, I just, I wanted to have that earthquake effect. That's what it was, Camera was going crazy. Yeah.
Come on in, folks. We're scaring people as they come through the door here at Bob's because we've got one side of the house.
I don't think we have a sign on the front door this week, do we?
I have a sign. I didn't put it out. You feel like running
That's
out with
okay.
tape?
I can go do it if we have tape.
Oh, that's right, because you have to smoke.
I can have a smoke. I can. Yeah.
Because
Go
Brian's
be
a smoker.
Go be a bad boy.
If you didn't know that.
Oh. So Lynette can come over and take over for me. Oh, wait. Penny's getting some tape.
All right, so if you go break, and then Miss Lynette can come talk with me.
And I'll put a sign
And you'll
up.
take the tape and the sign. Oh my gosh, this table is a hot mess. We are wobbling like cray-cray over here. Oh, your boots? Well, now we have,
right?
now we've turned the corner, folks. We've turned the corner because Lynette is ta-taing us. Oh, okay, that was the hardest thing to do. How slow that thing went.
Oh, that was a safety.
Yes, and one of the guys I practice with, Bill Keller, he has been helping me learn safeties, and oh my gosh, just getting it to go from one diamond to the next diamond, like 5 balls in a row, hardest thing ever. Have you done that? Like tap the ball and then go from one diamond to another, just the length of a diamond from one diamond to another?
No, but I've played pretty good safeties before. I think because
Try that.
when I first started playing pool, I started playing with Adam and Brad Borman. Mm-hmm. And it was, I think, AZPL
Okay.
that we played in. And, they taught me, being a novice player, that if you
Nice shot.
think you can't make the shot, try to play a safety.
And
So that's how I learned how to do safeties.
Well, when I very first started in the league, I started with Lisa Tarlip, Peggy, and Stephanie, and I could not figure out why these girls kept tapping the ball and just hitting the rail, 3 inches out of
Yeah.
time. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Well, now I know.
Well, Steffi is probably, well, I can't say that. It's just Steffi. I think a lot of females play a lot of safeties.
So we're
I've seen-
completely certain.
Yeah, I've seen Peggy do it. I've seen Donna do it. I've
Oh,
seen
and
Steffi
I'm
do
saying
it.
It's a good thing. Oh, he looked like he knew that was coming.
Yeah.
I've heard safety wins games, though, right?
Yeah, if you can keep your opponent from
Sinking
making a
eight
ball
before
and
you,
always
right?
trying to get out of a safety.
How close are we to the players, Brady? Brady, we are, within 5 feet. Why? Can you not hear us, or?
I'm thinking that was another safety. Maybe.
I'm sorry, I wasn't. I was trying to answer Brady, so I didn't get to look.
Well, gals and pals, you have 2 novice players here. Where is Sue?
I know, right? She should be, actually, she said around 8 o'clock, so the woman better be rolling in sometime soon. So Sue is our guest commentator this evening, Sue Orr. And I believe that we have Kimball in the house, who's our next match. Not next week, but the week after.
Have you guys announced that yet?
No, but that's the thing. Oh, you're so, grab it, girl, get it. All right, knock your socks off.
Look at that. On March 20th here at Barefoot Bob's, Johnny Crowfoot and Kimball Webster are going to be competing. Race to 13.
And there's a twist.
Yes, the twist is the 8th game, they are playing without their glasses.
They're both playing spats, by the way.
I know how that feels.
Me too.
And it looks like we got $100 on the table for this match.
On the line, yes. So it's a race to 13.
13, yep.
You said 13, Friday the 20th?
Yep, March 20th at 7
not this
p.m.
coming Friday, but the next Friday. So yeah, Brian, Lynette, and I decided for billiard battles when we started it, we have to have a smidge of
a break.
We wanted to go every other, but there's been so much popularity to it that we're doing 2 on, 1 off. Oh, did you see that little baby safety? I love it. So like safety school is something that we need to have up here, because being able to hit it that softly like he did and the cue ball only to move like it did is really difficult to do. I think.
It takes practice.
It does take practice.
Yeah, I have to say that you guys have gotten such a great turnout and response regarding these billiard battles.
It's even fun.
I know it is. I mean, even just to come sit and watch and sometimes commentate, it's fun.
It is fun. And actually, I think Mr. Brooks, the opponent here tonight, he actually catapulted everything to the next level with us. Because...
Another safety.
Did you see
yeah.
how slowly that rolled? I loved it. Okay, that's some sexy pool right there, folks. That's all I'm saying. That is sexy pool right there. It is. So, yeah, like his video, Sean Brooks' video, freaking made me literally pee my pants.
That was
awesome. That was awesome. Look at his sleeve. Ooh.
So far, I think Sean probably has the best video out there.
Oh, absolutely. Hands down. So you have somebody behind you. Should you
Brian is
decide
back.
You want to leave, but you don't have to go.
Oh.
You know, hoes before bros.
I'm drinking tea.
That's okay.
I'm
You can
good.
buy you another tea. Or do you want to spice up your tea?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, nice shot. Did you see you? I don't think you did
I
see
missed
it.
that
You were
'cause I was
turned
looking at
around.
him.
I know. Okay, so it was this.
Oh, now I see
bizarre
it.
Bank. Okay. Oh yeah. Thank God for delay.
Yeah.
Did you see that? It was crazy. That was sweet. That's a shot I'll go back and study. All right. Has anybody talked to us? So we
Let's
have.
see. Lori Sifferman said, "Go Bob."
Go Bob. Go Bob. Who is blue? Who is blue, Laura? Laura.
Replying to Braden.
Blue is Bob. Bobby's blue. Mr. Brooks is red.
What was?
You're welcome.
I was curious if you were distracted.
Am I
Oh.
Am I the wrong one? Am I streaming the wrong damn video?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Go Kimball.
So I think Braden's question was, are we being distracting as we're commentating? And we're trying to talk in low voices so that...
Brady, do you need to come over here and I can smack you? No, we're not being distracting. We're quiet. And we're stealthy. And we're deadly.
We are a woman.
Hear us roar. I don't know, Brady. You're going to have to challenge somebody to find out if we're distracting them. That was a bummer of a miss for Bob.
It is a good
But-
question, though. We should ask the players afterwards if
Absolutely.
that bothers them.
No, and so I saw last time Brian and Eric interviewed after the match, and I liked that. I think we should put that into the format. Like a little mini debrief,
yeah.
like one at the beginning and one at the end, like once we get our poop together.
Yeah.
When we don't have to do all of that.
Well, and I have to say kudos to both you and Brian. I mean, you guys are putting a lot of work into this. I know Brian
Aw,
is, and I know
thank
that you
you.
are too.
Thank you. Oh, nice shot, Bob.
Ooh,
damn.
yeah.
Sexy. You're sexy, man. Ashley, that was sexy, right? Yes. Ashley's like, oh, yeah, it was. That was pretty. That was a nice shot. Okay, so he's got the 9, which he could almost do the same exact thing into the side pocket, correct, on the other
Yeah.
side.
And Bob is a good banker.
He's like Bacon Bill. I love how everybody has a name. Prescott Tom.
Prescott Tom.
Oh, he's gonna. Did you hear him call the corner? He's gonna try and thread it through the 8.
I
and
think
the
he can
3.
do it.
I think he can too, but that is a tight ass.
Oh.
Okay. So from one guppy to another, did he just screw with himself a little bit?
I think
Getting
he's
his
making
nines
it.
tucked back there?
Well, I think he's making it harder for Sean.
So the 3, the 9's in the 3's way. Now.
Sounds like you guys are having fun.
We are having
Having
fun.
fun. We don't necessarily know what the hell we're doing, but
No.
and Brady doesn't think so either. I love you, Brady. Okay, so what were we just talking about? We just said, so
Glenn Huey just checked in.
Danny, hey
Hi, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn. Oh, well, I guess it's a new point. He broke it out, so it doesn't matter if
Right.
it's trouble or not. They just did like 5 safeties in a row. It was?
Yeah, because he just.
Is that the camera? Oh, no. I thought you had it like zooming through the slats. Like, wow. Sorry.
All right,
ADD.
Brian, you want to come back? Sure. Okay. Here's Brian back.
Fine. Whatever.
know.
I'll come get you later.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Nice shot. Did y'all see that? Yes, that is like a clap. That was like a golf clap, right? That was a ballroom shot, or barroom shot. I said ballroom. I'm holding it. That's my food holding area. If you all could see, the dark chalk box is now my to-go food.
So it looks
The Sue Orr's in the house. No worries.
like
Actually,
he has
this
a
will be
shot
good
on-
in 2
on the
seconds.
eight ball.
He's on the 8 now.
Oh, you're watching the feed. Okay.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mine's acting up.
Nice shot, Bob.
All right.
Good job,
So
Bob.
now we have a new leader. I got a new sheriff in town. Oh, Bob just ran out the door.
He
He
went
went
to
to
go to smoke.
puke. We heard. You went to throw up a little.
No, knowing Bob, he went to have a grab of smoke.
I think he went to smoke too, but we're gonna say he went to throw up because it sounds better. So All right, so we have Sue Orr, our guest commentator, who just arrived because she was playing three cushion all day long.
Yeah, all day.
She
Probably
played
over at-
three cushion
at Jim's
all
house.
day long. Did you win?
We did twice, 2 games.
And Johnny's in the house. Johnny. No, there's
No,
not.
there's
The
not.
reason I ask is I cough. I don't want it to pick up my cough.
That's your mute.
There you go.
We haven't figured it out yet, so I will let you. Why don't you come sit so I can? Oh, well, just for 5 seconds, and then I'll.
Penny doesn't like. She doesn't like sitting here all that long.
You have been gone twice.
Once. No, once. I never came back.
But you have to sit really close to it because it.
Well, I can scoot over too.
Oh, teaching me that early.
Well, I know that Clay used to do and so, yeah, it's been a lot. It's been fun. I gotta put this thing on. No, you can just hold it.
You can hold the mic.
Oh, I could.
That's all we've been doing is just kind of put it here and hold
Oh,
it.
you can stand. Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
All right, we'll go to Stripe on the break.
I just don't want to yank anything I'm not supposed to. Okay.
So
You
to
can hear me
kind
right
of
now?
to kind of recap, yeah, they should ever be able to hear you all right. But to recap, Sean got out to a 2-0 lead,
Wow.
and then Bob's been crawling right back in.
Okay.
And actually, I think that Sean's been getting more upset because I think Sean feels like he has to do better.
Right.
So he's getting more upset than Bob is.
So, and refresh my memory, if I'm not mistaken, the bet is Bob gets 5 games, right?
Yeah, Bob's going to 10, Sean's going to 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So not bad. You know, with a 5-game wait, if you stay toe to toe with your opponent, you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
Did Bob mark the wrong side? Because Bob got that last game.
Okay. Well, we'll check. How have they both been shooting all night? Are they pretty solid? A little shaky? How's it been?
They've been both doing pretty good, actually. I mean,
Okay.
for where they are, they've actually both been shooting very well.
Okay.
I mean, you know, everybody gets a little. And it started off really, really fast.
Right. Yep.
And they try to get the.
The jitters and everything out too, and then you get into stroke. It looks like Sean's got a little bit of an issue that he needs to deal with here. He's
12
got
and
the
10.
line for it now.
You know, just
Let's
where's
see how
the
this
12
breakout
going?
comes out. Yep. Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. That shot seemed a little rushed, tiny bit rushed to me.
And that's where I think he's been rushing it a little bit more than
Okay.
Bob has.
Interesting. Yeah. Giving weight can definitely do that to you as well too. You play at a slightly different speed because you know that you have to play better to beat your opponent.
Bob's on this side. Oh. Bob is blue. Okay.
Oh, okay. So it is right.
It's correct.
Okay.
We all have to remember
Wow,
Bob
so
is blue.
wow, Bob is up 4-3 with the 5-game wait. That is not bad shape to be in.
No, very good.
Yeah.
And actually, like in the last kick shot that he had, you know, he played it perfect because he had another ball making the pocket that wide.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He seems to be shooting very comfortable as well too. Nice pace. Be very interesting to see the outcome of this match.
This is the shot right here.
Nope.
Too much draw.
Okay, now we got a little issue to work with here.
Yep.
Couple
Con-
of things you could do here.
Comment here, Sean. Slow down. Have a drink. You're playing much too tight. Yeah.
Goes for the bank. And not a bad leave on the cue ball.
Yeah. Sean still has some problems. I mean, he's got the 15 to break, 15 and 13 are open, but he still has a problem with the 10 and 12.
Yeah. Game-wise, though, I would think right at this point, Sean is at a slighter or a bigger advantage at this point. He has more tools in his arsenal.
This would, yeah, not anymore. So he called a safety on that one, but then locked up his 13
Locked
ball.
up the 8 ball. Let's see here.
I almost think the 8's still makeable, though.
He's trying to leave it by the pocket.
And that's the thing, Bob's been playing smart. He's not trying to rush it.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah, actually, this is a very curious to see. That's a good hit.
good rail.
I just want to see
Does
what
the
he
4
does
ball
with this
go?
ball.
6 ball still doesn't go no matter what, so. Or maybe make the 9?
What's he doing here?
No, I think that's what he was going for.
So I like the strategy that Bob is playing is because if you are down to less balls than your opponent, because at this point technically Sean is at an advantage because he does have more balls on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So right now Bob is trying to lay up his ball by the corner pocket to try to use it as a tool.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
See,
Try to use it
I
as a
don't know if I would have played that safety because at that point, if he would have made it, he has a 9 to break out the 10-12.
Yeah, there's
But if
actually
Bob
very-
plays that, if he plays it and knocks a 9 away, then Sean's in more of a disadvantage.
Yeah. And actually, there's a really good shot that Bob could play here. I'd be curious to see how he plays the shot here.
I mean, trying to put the cue ball behind the 6.
Yep. Bump the 6, move everything forward, and then stick the
6
cue
ball might be a
behind it.
little far out this way to hold it.
Well, considering that the pocket is blocked
By the
his
4,
ball,
yeah.
I would think that it's not a bad bet to try. Let's
True,
see what
very
happens.
true.
Yeah, it's all speed here.
And he saw it.
Not bad.
And
Not bad.
yeah, but he left a 9.
There is an out here at this point. Let's just see how Sean plays it.
Very, very, very soft.
Broke it up.
Yeah.
Now we have another problem.
Yep. See, I'm one of the players. I don't like to move balls. I would have, if I couldn't have soft shot that and tried to still get a clean shot on the
And
12
just to
ball.
bump it out versus
I don't know if I would have wanted to break it out like that.
instead
But
of rearranging furniture.
it's a chance. You're
Right.
taking a chance. And sometimes it comes down to you got to take a chance.
Uses a stroke.
Good try.
He did open it up for a bank here.
Yep.
Nice
Hit.
bank,
Good.
nice setup. Hey.
Cue ball's coming out. Good job. So just to remind everybody,
Good shot on
you'll
the
see
ankle.
here that Sean's the orange and Bob is the blue. Confused me. I got confused. But I knew it was 3-3 last game, so we all know it's 4-4 now.
Yeah, they're definitely playing a faster paced game from what I'm seeing here.
Mhm.
Mind you, I've been gone for about an hour or so, but besides the one mistake that Sean made to that side pocket, both kind of playing pretty good. I'm not seeing too many nerves, shakiness.
I think most of those are gone at this
Yeah.
point in time. They're kind of just rolling along with
Now they're
it.
in battle mode. I like it.
One of the things I was going to try to mention to everybody is if you know anybody who likes to play pool and, give them an opportunity. Send them a link to the stream. Send them a link to the channel. We're trying to get more people involved and more people loving the game. And
Who's winning?
it's tied up right now. Oh, shit. Sean.
He asked who's winning.
Who's winning? Oh, that was funny. But it was interesting. Bob was telling us earlier tonight that Tim Daniels wants to come up and do this from Phoenix, and so does Joey Barrera.
Okay.
So
Hey.
we'll see. You know,
Love to see that game.
if you guys are interested, you got to do a video.
Love to see who they call out.
Yep. So we'll see how that ends up.
Looks like the break was slightly unconventional. Didn't hit it as square as normally I would like to hit it, but it looked like it's a pretty nice open rack.
The spread is good.
Yeah, 13 balls, a little weird, but other than that, not a whole lot of issues here.
So that'd probably be weird. I'd go for the solids because you can play the 8.
Yeah, I agree with you. And this goes back, and I don't think a lot of players put enough emphasis on this, especially when it comes to 8-ball on the bar box. Because of the amount of real estate available, it's critical to pick the right ball. And,
Definitely.
Yeah. But I do like what Bob is doing here. They're moving the balls.
Yeah, except for he tied up to 15-12, which is not a... if anything, when you're playing a safety, you want to try to cover a pocket with your ball, make it easy for you, and make it hard for your opponent.
Yeah.
And if you have any clusters, break them up a little bit.
Nice thing here right now is his ball is the one covering up the side of the 8-ball. So that helps a little bit.
I don't know if he has room to get to the 9-ball or not. I don't even know if there's a benefit to making it at this point.
I think I like the other safe here, but let's see what he plays.
I wonder if you can get behind that 15 with a cue ball.
Even just bumping the 13 out, leaving it behind the 8-ball is not a bad
Opening
shot.
it up a little bit.
Opening it up, yep.
Again, making your position better, your opponent's worse. It's critical about being, not getting too aggressive. It was interesting. One of the, I believe it's the most simple help that anybody ever gave me or suggestions was Bob and Bob Soto, and he says just relax because you start getting wound up on the table, and he says, most of the time if the table's a mess, you're gonna get a chance to do what you need to do.
Yeah. There's always odds, and people tend to forget that. I know people have heard me say this before, but when you play 8-ball, it's not a race to make all your balls and get to the 8-ball. It is a race to make sure that your opponent doesn't get to their 8-ball. And so if you see a messed up rack, chances are, as long as you understand the odds of your opponent going out, you can play a pretty strong game as long as you keep that in your brain. If you want to make it like the Wild Wild West shootout and try to make everything, then you run into some issues.
Yeah.
Not a bad shot.
So good there, but still 13's going to be a plague for him.
A couple things to deal with here.
So
There's another good save here. Let's see what he does.
Run up
And
behind
he
it.
played it. I like it. That's the good shot.
Yep. Sean's got another reciprocating safety if he wants to play it down here up to 3-ball. He's calling it.
He left it good.
Yep. So do you open up that 12-15 right now?
No, not right now. Only problem is I know he was able to bump the 13 a little bit, but it's still a bit of a problem ball. So for me personally, knowing that there's another problem ball on the table, and also knowing that his 6-ball is locked up by his stack, I would probably not be playing that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you take the 12-ball and put it underneath the 15 a little bit, bring the 15 out to block the 6 more, and opening up your 12-ball.
concern is he should be able to see the 3 ball from there, and that might be...
He's going to, yeah, no matter what.
Let's see what happens.
Too hard. He did what he wanted to do, though.
Okay.
He did what I was thinking, anyhow. Because now the 12 ball can knock the 6 out if he needs to get to that shot. Before, he was kind of running behind, no matter what. Because Sean's balls are all open except for the 6 ball, so you have 4 tries to break the 6 open.
I'm curious to see what he plays here. Okay.
Trying to get that 8 out of there.
There's another good safety available here. You know, and again, you know, it really depends on the player's style. Watching this, I know exactly how I would do, but it may not be these guys' way of playing. So.
Yeah, no.
But I have to say, Bob has been playing a pretty... Let's see here, 7.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so now Sean's problem child he has left is the 6 ball.
Yeah, Sean is definitely playing a much more aggressive game.
So did you get a chance to see the next match that we have here?
Johnny Crow versus Kimball Webster. I like it. For those of you who don't know, I'm hoping Kimball's listening right now. I actually met Kimball before he moved up here and started playing in our pool leagues. He started with me in Cottonwood in my APA league at the Chaparral, and I was so enamored by his style of play that I actually wrote a little story about him on my Facebook page. So, yeah, definitely a big admirer of Kimball's game. Haven't watched Johnny too much, but I also understand that he's a little bit of a monster as well, too, from what I hear.
Can be, definitely.
Yes, so this is going to be a good match.
Ooh. Yeah, so that's March 20th is when that match is going on, and they've got a fun little twist on their 8th game. On their 8th game, they're both going to play without glasses. So.
Yes.
$100 per man in the middle on March 20th.
Should make it more interesting. Duct tape 2 legs together and shoot with one arm. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We're open to anything. That makes it fun, and you know, I mean, we're all about having a good time.
Oh,
there we go. And looks like he opened it.
Shot. He did, but now he has a very difficult shot here.
Yep,
Can't tell if the 6 ball goes past. No, it does not. I don't think.
I don't think so.
So he's got to make a really good shot.
Ken Holgate just joined in. How you doing, Ken?
Not only does Sean have to pocket this 2 ball, but he has to get on top of that 6 ball if he has any chance.
I think the shot is to bank the 2 and float the cue ball out.
Let's see what he does.
No?
Yep, not a bad alternative. Also, the reason why I would say that is the 8 ball is not in the most open spot either.
No.
So, for him to make the 2, get shape for the 6,
and then get shape for the 8.
yeah, pretty difficult.
But Bob's table's pretty wide open, so let's see how he does it. And Bob's been playing smart, and since Bob has 4 balls out there and Sean has 2,
he is at the advantage at this point.
Yeah. So I keep trying to tell people it's like pawns in a chess game. You don't want to lose all your pawns because those are the ones that do the meat of the play. And it's the same kind of thing in 8 ball.
Yeah, I think go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think a lot of players, you know, amateurs and, you know, seasoned players alike, they get enamored by these, like, crazy monster shots that people do to get out. And I remember my teacher telling me one time, my teacher was like, if you have to do that shot to get out, it means you did something very wrong before that.
Yep, you made a mistake.
Yes.
Nobody likes hero shots.
Yes. And so it's very interesting. Played a good shot here. Let's see how he hits this 12 ball. Oh, he went for the 15. Not bad. He's still in good shape.
This one that could cause some problems with that 8 ball location.
I think that 12 ball's too high for him to bump into the 6, right?
Not naturally.
Yeah. So you have to put get some juice.
You
on
load it up with left-hand spin, you can spin into it, but then your
He could miss it.
chances of missing the shots
Right.
goes way up. They tried to come across, which is good. I mean, location, his position was good for that shot. And, he still has the 8-ball blocked from one direction, so we'll see what happens here. Sean's
taking the right shot here.
definitely. Ooh.
He's definitely driving this ball. Still not bad. He's got a shot.
Well,
He opened it up.
It's kind of funny how you can watch the replay. So if you want to know what happened with the shot, you can just watch the replay. So that's perfect. A little hard.
A little hard.
So I was thinking soft shot, roll it up, play the 8-ball on the side.
Yeah, and then if you don't get perfect shape for the side, you get shape for the corner.
Yeah, either one. And
Look
still
at
got,
that.
he's still got the
He's
shot.
got some.
So Sean pulled ahead one.
Playing fast and loose, and he's playing solid. He's playing a solid game. So score is now 5-4. Sean, correct? Right?
Yep.
Shot is orange. Got it.
5-4, yep. Stephanie Sterling. Hi, Stephanie. How you doing? Steffi. Really a pretty tight match for right now. Bob's been shooting very well. Sean's been shooting a little, I'd say, in a hurry.
Yeah, a little rushed.
Uh-oh.
Alright,
You won't.
got
Grab
the
it, grab it,
ball
grab it.
Off the table. I can't. Okay, hold on. I'm connected. I do not.
All the way over here. All the way over here.
Okay.
Thank you, Linda.
All right, Bill. Bob's got ball in hand here.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this question. What ball would you take?
Ball in hand. 411's a pain in the butt.
The big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like the big ones. That's what he took.
Well, he's stuck with them now.
All right, coming back in?
You ready?
Tag.
Tag? Oh, I thought I was getting tagged out.
No, you're staying put.
Ooh.
Let me know when you're going to leave or if you think you're going to leave. I'm about to soon. Are you? Okay.
Yeah. But like what time?
Before the end of the night, too, we're gonna get Kimball. We're gonna get Kimball on to do some commentating.
He's playing in the tournament.
Yeah, he is playing in the tournament over on the other side. And they're gonna finish up right behind us.
And then maybe we'll just do a little more break and you can come on and chat. Will that work?
Yeah, I want to leave like in minutes. Like soon.
Oh, okay, then don't worry.
Well, do you want to get on with her for a minute?
Yeah, why don't you get on
I'll
with
go
me?
talk to Kimball
Yeah, let's do
and
that. Yeah, and then Kim
Yeah.
asked Joel to come over when he's done playing. Yeah, that'll work. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I know you missed me desperately. Right? Lynette's like shaking her head, going, "Ooh, we can only handle so much of you, my love." And I know that.
So they didn't get rid of me. I'm still here.
Right, I'm still here. All right, what did I miss? I see it's 5-4. And who's solid two stripes in this one?
Bob is
Got
got
it.
Oh, interesting.
Did he just draw that cue ball back into the pocket? Wow.
Now, let's see
That's
here.
interesting. Okay.
Can't tell if the 8-ball goes into that corner, but it's critical at this point for Sean to take the right ball if he plans on running out. There's an open table.
So when you say it's critical, why do you say that?
Well, if you have a problem ball, and if you plan on running out, then you got to make sure that you start out with the right problem ball. So it looks to me like he's taking the right shot here. Hard for me to tell if that 8-ball goes past.
Past the 13, is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about? Okay. But it comes here, if nothing else, correct?
Can't tell either. It's
Well,
hard to
I
tell from
can.
here.
I can.
I can't tell from here. Yeah.
And it does.
So
Okay.
let's just see what his pattern looks like.
He is such a fast player. For someone that talks nonstop, it makes me nervous that he plays so fast.
Came a little short.
Meaning I talk nonstop, not you, by the way. All right.
Nice little inside on that, straight in onto the side. Not in bad shape. He's playing very comfortably right now.
And is he gonna stop? He's gonna stop and come this way on the 8.
It's hard to tell. I gotta see the angle.
Where else is he gonna go with it?
He's going to the corner. That was
That was a
beautiful.
very nice shot. Okay. Wow,
Shot it
that was
good.
beautiful.
Nice run out,
That
Sean
was a
Brooks.
beautiful run out. Nicely done. So we're gonna take a break next week, Sue, for spring break.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then- yeah, we're not playing, and then we're gonna be back with Kimball and Johnny. So Johnny Crowfoot. Actually, Kimball challenged Johnny. Campbell's a 439, Johnny's a 434. They're going to race to 13, but the kicker on this one is in game 8, they're going to take their glasses off because they're both blind as.
Which one's more blind is my question. That's what I want to
really
know.
Good point. I should find out their actual. Oh, Lynette says she's blinder.
If any of you guys watching can tell us who's more blind, I would love that input.
Johnny or Kimball. All right, so we've got Bob breaking. It's 6-4 with Sean in the lead. And the race is to 15 for Sean, 10 for Bob.
And looks
we have
like
a
Bob
couple
does
of.
a-
Oh, dang it! He scratched. We have a couple of side wagers, I think, also going on that I saw. Okay, so from my guppy standpoint, I think that solids look better because there's a whole lot of clump of crap.
I don't think they realized the 8-ball fell. Hey, Sean.
Oh,
the 8-ball fell.
you do not. I didn't either until you just said that. Okay, so they spot that. So obviously that's not an APA thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the rule is, but if I'm not mistaken, it's either you can take ball in hand, spot the 8-ball, or you can re-rack and re-break. But in this case scenario, it looks like he's about to take.
Okay, he's
ball
just
in
gonna
hand.
spot it. Now it's not in the kitchen, obviously.
No.
Okay. So that's a little bit different scoring versus, APA rules versus CSI rules. So that's a little different for me as a guppy player. I play both leagues, so he gets to pick wherever he wants, and that's where he's going. His beard fits perfectly around his cue.
So I like Sean's ball choice here.
Why?
Well, when they had the other ball, it was a little bit better to explain, but he had an avenue to break out one. They're also more open. The solids, there's 2 balls locked up into the corner. Can't tell if they're wired for a combo, but I was just telling Brian before you got here, and this is something that people need to pay more attention to when you play 8-ball. Ball choice is critical. Critical to the game. Picking the wrong ball can make the difference between you winning and losing.
But it's interesting you say that because I would have picked the solids at the beginning. Why do you
General
favor the
general
solids
rule
or
of
the
thumb.
stripes over the solids?
General rule of thumb as far as which balls to pick is pick the ones that are more open.
Right.
That's generally the rule.
And I saw all the stripes were clumped, in my opinion. They were clumped together down towards this end of the table, but you didn't see that.
No. Well, they were clumped, but they were also
Makeable
very
in the pocket.
easily. There was an avenue to break them out very easily. There's no avenue to break out the solids from where that cue ball was. So.
So at what point in time in your pool career do you, obviously I'm not at that level yet, so are you just trying to make balls at the beginning and then as you get better?
Oh, very
then you
much
start
so.
Learning strategy?
Very much so,
Okay.
and it's fun. It's funny you bring that up because, I'm a semi-experienced player, and we have a lot of beginner players, and what happens with a lot of our beginner players is they get too much information from everywhere.
Right. Oh, everybody has the opinion, which is great that everybody wants to help you, but it's hard to process that information.
Yeah, not only just process it, but also the problem is, as a beginner player, really what you should be worried about is just making the ball.
Right.
Just learning how to stroke
That's
to
what
make the ball.
Chuckles tells me.
And
Just
when
pocket balls pen.
when you try to integrate left and right and low English to somebody that can barely hold a cue.
Hey, I can hold a cue.
Oh, barely.
Did you just hear that? She just freaking right next to me. Biatch.
She's picking on you?
Oh, she just like insulted me, but I love her, so I'm gonna let go.
But it's.
I understand what you're saying.
I just remember when I first started, and again, I had the same thing.
another
People
ring.
just teaching me too many different things, but at the end of the
Hi,
day,
Steffi.
what it came down to was just be really good at making balls. That's where you have
That's
to
what
get
Chuck always
to.
tells me.
Earlier in my game, I was able to control shape just with speed. I didn't need left and right. You know, then my game became much more intricate, but
So I'm only doing top and bottom right now. As far
yep,
as English.
top and bottom is
That's
more than
all
sufficient, and
I can
speed.
handle.
Speed is a big one.
Well, no, it's probably
Is it frozen?
my technical advisor, Mr. Wilson, is letting me know that I am not on the same page as everybody else, which, what else is new? But,
Bob is in good shape here. He needs to land on the right side of the 2-ball. Okay, not bad. Let's see here. In the 1-ball, does it go?
okay. I have one more, must be me.
That 1-ball goes.
Oh,
Looks
there
like
we
it
go.
does.
All right, are you back, Mr. Wilson?
Sure, as soon as.
All right, so whenever you want to cut out, love.
I want to watch this run out.
All right, I'm going to
All
run this one
right,
out.
so based on this angle, okay. Just gotta put a little inside here or come outside.
Are you talking to yourself or the listeners or the players?
And there it is. See, that's a difficulty. He had an off
Okay,
angle
so
to
what
get to the
happened?
8
He
ball.
was thinking ahead too much.
No, he was on the wrong side of the 1 ball. So to get to the 8 ball, he needed to put English on it. And anytime you have a little bit of distance in English, there's always that variable that you can miss the
that
shot.
It's not going to happen exactly the way you think it's going to.
And little stroke shot here. Sean is shooting very confidently.
He is a killer. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has killer ball placement, I've noticed. And he plays very quickly. He's a fast player. Look at that. I want to be Sean when I grow up. Better not.
All right. Score is
Possibly.
7-4. Sean Brooks. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, I'm
Have
not
a
on
good
the
night.
list. Thank you, Sue, for coming and commentating with us. We love you. So that was Sue Orr, the league operator for the APA, our local High Desert APA. And she was helping us commentate and breaking us. But Brian went to, we'll say he went to potty, but really what he did is he went to smoke. And so, oh, and he went to talk to people.
Yep, went to talk to Kimball.
Oh, he went to talk to Campbell. What did Campbell have to say?
Kimball is very excited about next on the
Yes,
20th.
This is his poster you're
Yeah.
looking at. So, is he nervous about taking his glasses off?
I don't think so. I think that was his idea.
He can just whip those glasses off anytime he wants.
Well, I don't know about that. He says they're both blind as a bat without glasses. So
So, Sean just dropped. Oh, we got one of each. The 1 and the 11, I think.
uh-huh.
All right. So Bobby needs to get his poo together because. Excuse me.
He doesn't want to fall behind. I mean, 7-4 is not insurmountable, but he definitely doesn't want to fall much behind that.
Yeah. So in your mind, is there a number when you're racing to 10 or 15? Is there a number where you're like, okay, I'm.
I want to stay ahead the
screwed?
entire time.
Well,
That's
yeah,
how
our
that's
perfect world, but. if
that's
you
the only thing I
can-
think about.
Okay.
And
So
actually,
if
I
you're
don't
like,
even.
If you're here, if you're at 7-4, are you like? Obviously, you're not giving up. But,
I'm trying not to think.
Okay. So you don't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to
sense.
concentrate
Getting your
on
game.
what I'm doing and get my stroke down right.
That makes sense.
You know, the big thing is, like, you know, last week, if you look at the match between Nick and I,
Mm-hmm.
we were both breaking very well.
Yeah. No, I
Tables were
I
opening up
agree.
wide, and I heard some people make comments about safeties, and it was like,
There is no reason to have a safety.
there was no
Yeah.
point in playing a safety
I know.
because everything was so wide open.
Right.
Because if I played you say a half-ass safety, Nick's going to run out.
Right. You make a
So-
mistake on your safety.
You know, I mean, there's no point in doing a half safe when you're in a position like that and the table's wide open.
Is that a? Oh, nice shot.
Oh.
Okay, I just threw up a little bit in my mouth, but I'm okay now. So,
How you doing,
is there
guy?
such thing as a half safe?
Yep.
Really? There is.
Containing safety. You know, you just make it a
Are you
hard
joking?
shot. No. Sometimes you'll just make a shot hard,
Okay.
and that's all you can do.
Right.
Leave them long,
Right.
leave them a
because you
bank
can't
on the
block
end
'em
rail.
Everywhere you're
Right.
saying.
Right.
Okay.
So-
right, guppies. There's a half safe.
Yeah, well, they call it a containing safe in the
I stand corrected.
other players, I
Again.
guess, you know, containing safeties. So,
Okay.
but yeah, guppies for sure. You don't always have to make your ball.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to tell because we're giving up a turn if you ask us to do a safety.
Yep.
You know that, right?
But
right, Lynette?
The biggest thing
Actually,
is
she knows probably better than anybody about a safety. But I mean, you know the reason for it and why it's important. And someone like me feels like I'm giving up my turn. Nice shot.
a good
Feels
combo.
like I'm giving up my turn when I.
Let's
throw
see,
a
if
safety.
he plays this right and he gets good shape off the 12 ball,
Right,
the
I'll be on
13
the
comes right
13.
in.
Right.
But you got to be careful with it because it could bite you.
Look at that.
If that
Look
cue
at
ball
that.
rolls forward at all, the 6 ball blocks it. So it's kind of a stun draw shot. It just needs to come out a couple inches back.
Oh.
I don't know if he got it.
Yes, he did.
I don't know.
It's straight on, dude. I
Is
can
it?
tell you right now.
You have a better angle than I have.
Yep.
But
It's amazing what 12 inches makes. And look
hey,
at
now
I meant on
let's
the
not talk
table,
about. Yeah,
Lynette. Yeah, stop
Nothing.
surfing and get over here and help me.
So it's 7 to
How's
5.
our golf clap? Golf clap.
Pull tap.
Oh. All right, who do we got on here? Who's talking to us?
I don't know. I
we
can't.
are not
I can't.
playing basketball.
I can't see your
Bob.
comment.
Bobby. Knock it off. Oops. Escape. I just want to. Go away. I'm lagging on my internet. How are you?
Johnny and
We're
Andy,
gonna have to.
Braden, they're all
I'm gonna-
watching right now.
I'm gonna say hey on your computer.
Oh, yeah.
Move over.
Feel free.
Give me your keyboard. Here I go. Where do you type?
On the keyboard. Oh yeah.
Where
See,
is
that's
it?
what I was talking about. It's way down here.
Oh. Okay. Nope. Yep. Well, yours is. Wait a minute. I can't imagine people that do. That are doing this. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, folks. A little technical faux pas because of Brian. Of course, it never has anything to do with me. Okay, so we were saying hello to.
Well, Pete Lockett just joined.
Oh look, you got it to fix right. Okay. So I was gonna type something. What was I gonna type, Brian?
I don't know.
Okay. When I think about it, I'll let you know.
Sorry about the camera moving.
Okay, so we're at 7-5 in favor of Sean.
It's a race to 10/15. Sean going to 15. Okay, so there's a five game spread, and we're talking what on the Fargo? We're talking 554 to 474. So for approximately every blank, you get blank. Is that how it works?
Whoa! So you're just swinging this around like crazy,
I'm a
and
swinger, babe. Watch out. Sorry, I'm
need to-
sorry.
where's
that
one of your
camera
clips?
is
where's one of your
flailing.
clips?
There's a clip right here. There's a clip right here. And they're on the table under your jacket. You see it? Under your jacket. Okay, we're technically going to be fixing a couple of things. As Brian says, I keep flailing everything around. Oh my God, you're gonna tie me. That's gonna tie me closer to you. Can you give me a little bit more rope to hang myself with? Just
Cuddle up, Buttercup.
hold the clip open, and let me pull. Just leave it
There's
right
really
where
no
it's at.
space though.
Nope, I promise I won't pull. Okay. All right.
Well, the problem is every time we move with the mic,
We
it would
definitely
move
need a longer
the.
cord.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we'll work on that.
Yep. And here.
We've
why
got
don't
2
I-
weeks before the next one.
why
It gives
don't
us
I
a
do
chance.
this? There. Then I won't. Yeah. Then I won't have to. Okay.
Safety class. See what you started, Penny?
Safety what?
When is the safety class, Brian?
Thank you, Brady. I totally agree. Safety school.
Safety school.
Safety school.
Sean played that well. A little more angle than I think he wanted on the 11 ball, but
So
I
you
don't think
wanted
he
him
had
to
much
be
choice.
straighter?
It makes it easier to get, control where the cue ball's going.
Because isn't being straight on with the ball really kind of a bad thing?
Most of the time,
Not a
yeah.
bad thing, but a not ideal thing.
Most of the time, yes.
And that's really hard for a guppy to hear. Because when we're straight on, it's like, yeah, we're straight in.
Yeah, makes it easier to.
Yeah, it does.
So this is all we have to do right here. Just
Oh, we're going to do that? Okay.
stand the mic up,
So we've got a mic stand.
get it off our head. We can stop trying to surf with Andy.
I can scream.
No screaming.
I know, no screaming, no singing. Okay, we've got some pausing. All right, so we talked about the next match, and we talked about make sure you tip your servers.
Yeah, good server. Good
Because
shot.
Miss Trish
Nice.
and Miss,
Sarah?
thank you, totally forgot her name, Miss Sarah. I know, how can I do that? Are amazing. They've been taking care of us,
Nice.
and boom. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the table. Okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Okay,
good
so
out.
at this point in your game, you're experienced, and now you've got 5 balls on the table, and your opponent just flipped to 8 games.
Yeah.
Are you wrapping a Twinkie? Are you talking to yourself? What are you doing?
You might start talking to yourself a little bit, but you
Like-
try not to. I mean, you just need to stay focused. You need to shoot your game, wait for your opportunities.
An opportunity. That's
It's-
a big comment. I mean, that's a big
It's
key.
a
right?
lot
Like,
easier said than done when you're sitting back there and you're biting your nails.
But it could
and
change in that quick of a time frame.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
think
all
about it.
about opportunity.
Bob still, Bob gets 2 games, another game,
Right.
and I mean, here's a dry break opportunity right here.
Right. That could be it right there. Right.
So, I mean, he has an opportunity. The biggest thing is to play smart. Neither Bob or Sean are going to be constantly running racks.
Right.
Running racks. So, you have to get back to playing smart. You don't want to open up the balls. You want to take your chances, your opportunities.
So you're saying like know your own limits and know when to push yourself.
Yeah,
and-
definitely.
yeah. I think a lot of people don't do that. They compare themselves to other people. Like, maybe the
Yeah,
top
Shane
players
Van
in
Boning
town.
can do it. Why can't I?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course. Very
Or
nice.
in your neck of the woods, the Duchess of Doom can do it. Why can't I?
Duchess of Doom. I want a name like that. I'd be the.
Well, you have one.
psychotic
We
of
just
squirrel.
didn't tell you what it is yet.
Oh, good lord. What did you guys name me? Lynette, what did you name me? I don't believe you. Just what?
Yeah, we're pulling your leg.
I don't believe you, either of you. You both are looking at me like, I'm serious. Okay, so we're 8
Casey
5.
Morrow.
So really, though, if Bob looks at it, he's halfway there, right?
Bob is, yeah.
He only needs 5 more.
And Sean's about halfway as well.
Well, I don't look at it like that. If I were Bob.
Well, no, I'm just saying
Kidding you.
both sides of the fence, you know.
Right, absolutely. Because you got to find the positives.
And Miss Laura Newton. And she has a match coming up on 3/27.
We're live, and we just had Nikki walk on in.
Hey, we got a guest here.
We got a guest here.
Hey, folks.
Hey, folks, we got Nikki in the house.
Papa Giorgio.
Oh,
Papa
there we go.
Giorgio.
Here, I'll let you sit down and chit chat just for a second or two.
See, we're not professionals at this. Like, we like to get away from the mics. We like to watch pool and talk about it, but we like to get away from
Hey, it's better that somebody's talking into the mic rather than leave them empty voiced.
Alex Hankla back on. Alenka. Mr. California right now. So, looks like we're getting into that tie-up match again.
Where did he go?
You almost spilled that over the pool table. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Where did our guest commentator go?
He got a phone call. He had to go.
Well, evidently it must have been a woman. Freaking men. I was just talking to a friend of Bob, so sorry, I was detained. Okay. Detained. And my poor computer is...
Not happy.
Yeah, it's not happy. I'm having issues.
Alex just came back from dinner, so
Alex, where did you go to dinner?
probably somewhere nice. He's probably in San Diego or something like that.
You know, he's in real estate, so...
Yeah, he is going to Disneyland, yeah.
Oh, now you're back?
I know, somebody called me.
Watch out, there's a
So
gnat.
here's
Get
what
your
we
drink.
do. You don't get to just leave us hanging like that.
Whoa, that's, I thought it was a spider.
Is it?
No.
All right, I will let
knick-knack.
you back in, Nicholas. But
You're gonna let me back
don't freaking leave me hanging.
Alright.
You yanked me out of my conversation.
Oh my goodness. I apologize, viewers. We got 28 people looking right now. How cool.
Yeah, we got 28 people watching here. Hopefully the stream's a little bit better this week than it was last week. We had some issues with the Wi-Fi here. I think we have that resolved now.
So are you feeding off of what you're looking at on the screen here?
No, it's actually feeding off the
So
phone right
when
now.
you're commenting on the live action that you can see here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. And then we have replays.
Oh, neat.
It's a 30-second delay.
Got it.
So we get replays. All right, good. Much better than last week, Alex said. So Bob's got a pretty good opportunity here. He's just got to play smooth. Come up.
Perfect. Get that 2.
So I'd take the 2-3 right
You
now.
have 2-3. He probably wants to be off the rail a little bit. Perfect. Oh, but he didn't get the 2.
Well, I left him tough, but that's definitely not what he wanted. I don't think Sean expected that either. So, if any of you watched earlier, we had a nice graphic and scoreboard and everything set up earlier, but then the mics wouldn't work.
Oh, no.
So
the visuals were there and all good, but
learn something new every week, and so then we had to go back to the last week's format of streaming, but it works. Refresh the screen. You can tell it's still running up there, so. Yeah, this is running on Bob's Wi-Fi. That's running on yours.
Oh.
But we're getting into it. We'll get it figured out. Nice shot, Bob.
That was brave.
Give him a shot. Give him a shot.
You think he's gonna walk the dog here? Play it in the cross corner. I heard him say safe.
Very, very, very slow. Just touch
A little touch.
Just touch it. Nice.
Beautiful.
Shot. Nice.
Couldn't have
shot.
done it any better.
Yep. Looks like, thank God we have your Wi-Fi running because Bob's is having problems again.
That was good. Though.
So that's running. Alex says our stream is much better this week.
Good. Thank you, Alex.
I thought he was gonna try the 2-rail kick safe.
So Casey made a comment that I am watching and the Laura Newton match and then also Larry Randall match. What
Yep.
a great idea. Love it.
Larry. Well,
Larry, who did Larry?
Larry challenged Tom Schmidt, but Tom, well, he's not a big fan of coming out late, so he doesn't want to do it on the stream.
Right.
But yeah, the 320 next week we've got. I'll show you here. I don't know if you saw it or not, but Kimball and Johnny Crow. Next week, Kimball and Johnny Crow are playing. Race to 13 for $100. But the fun part is game 8 without glasses. So, oh, Bob got his game.
Oh,
Nice.
that's neat. Race to 13. Now that could take a while.
Yeah, race to 13. And then Laura and Tracy, Laura Newton and Tracy Dean on 327. So, and I believe, what match did we just confirm for April 10th now?
Yeah, so April
Is that-
10th is going to be.
That Guy and Jesse?
Guy and Jesse, yeah. Guy and Jesse is.
Great guys. Guy's a great guy. So is Jesse.
Yeah, and then short.
However, I think his video was scripted.
That's who's next.
Okay.
I won't be her Penny for the 20th game.
Well, maybe
You are?
maybe Mr. McBride here should reach out to somebody and
Yeah,
offer a challenge here.
I've heard a few people.
Nobody's
mention-
done it on the live
I've-
stream yet, right?
I've heard a few people mention your name, but nobody's actually done
If
the
he's
video
listening
yet.
right now,
Oh no, you got to do your video.
okay,
You
so
got to do a video.
Yeah, no call out.
We'll help you with the video.
okay, I'll hold my peace.
I mean, you can call it out, but you got to.
No, I can't call it out.
No,
I'll
no.
call it out in the video.
Got to do your video.
Rescue Tom.
I'm not gonna glorify it though.
Yeah,
How do you follow Sean's video? Come on.
so you can't really.
That's
Hey, you know
special.
what? You don't have to follow up, Sean. No. No. If you can do better than me, then you're great.
You mean you driving when you're
Yeah.
you're talking and driving at the same
Yep,
time?
yep.
That one.
And thinking. That's
Three
multitasking.
things at
That's a
once.
Oh,
lot.
Tracy Rogers, not Tracy Dean. I am sorry. I don't know where I saw Tracy Dean, but I saw it somewhere. I think it's because they have like the same Facebook account or something like that.
Yeah, it's straight. They got the same. It's
Yeah.
So that's
and you almost know who's commenting.
April
when they
17th,
type
huh?
Based on what they say.
Oh, I know he's gonna accept the challenge too. We've talked about it in the past, but now with this,
Tracy's like, hey.
Yeah.
he's got it. He's got to accept.
So yeah, I know which one.
He's a busy guy though, and he's definitely listening.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Well, I've heard a couple of very interesting potential matches here as of recent. Some Scotch doubles matches.
Oh wow.
some-
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we want to do a sharking match on the stream, but I'd be
No.
open to see it.
Well, I don't know. It could be fun.
A sharking
could be
match
fun.
is you're sharking.
You just kill somebody else with bullshit talk.
Oh yeah.
You just trash talk.
And if you can do it sober, good on you.
You want to do it so.
Why would you exactly? Why would you want to do anything in life sober, guys?
Cheers.
Except for playing pool. Yeah, cheers. I'll raise my fist to that glass.
Oh, looks.
I like a sharking match.
Bob's got ball in hand. And you see stripes?
Adam Hirsch just joined in.
So I heard that Adam and Peg are good at sharking, like they would do a sharking.
They had mentioned
You know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
an
People
entire
love sharking tournaments.
You know how you change up your tournament?
Your format is sharking.
Yeah, your format is sharking.
You do 8 ball, 9 ball, and sharking.
So I really have to say though, I am very impressed with Bob's game tonight. It's been very collected, and he's not getting too excited. Even when he makes a mistake, he's not getting mad at himself. And
Well, I mean, he's thinking about the charity too, which is good.
Yeah.
That's got to be a little bit of extra motivation going forward.
It's his charity.
What was the charity?
Hold on, I'll find out.
Okay.
Penny's gonna go look that up for. I want to say it's the American Fathers and Daughters Foundation or something along those lines. Penny's gonna find out exactly what that is.
If she can find it before me, I think I got it right here. So he's going to commit 50% of his winnings, if he wins, American Coalition for Fathers and Children.
Awesome.
Great organization. So because of that,
Yeah, he's giving half his winnings of what he wins to that organization.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Coalition for, what was that again? Coalition for, what was that again?
Fathers and Children.
Fathers and Children. Coalition. for
yes,
Fathers.
Coalition for Fathers and Children.
Nice. I don't know if it's getting a little chilly in
That-
this house.
3-ball combo might go.
Hold on, we got a motorcycle starting up.
Yeah. Motorcycle starting up.
Evidently. They're still doing it.
So they must be playing on this table.
I think so. I think that's what's going on. I'm not certain, but I think that's what's going on.
Big cut shot here.
Ooh, it's close.
You guys
Pretty much. I just wish Nicholas would go out.
So, Sean's got a clean shot at the one. Bob might be in trouble on this one.
Just wanna play pool. That's all I want to do.
You can't play pool. This is streaming night.
Now this is a race.
Penny,
10
put
10
the
to 15,
finger
right?
down.
10 to 15 race, Brian. Is that what's going on here?
Yep, 10 to 15.
What do we got? What's the score?
8 to 6.
8-6, Sean.
8 to 6, Sean.
It's moving along pretty good.
Not too bad. Oh. Yep, holding it for the corner pocket. And Sean pulls up 9 to 6.
Nicely done.
So right in the perfect ratio, 9 to 6, 10, 15. So
Yeah.
it's right there.
Right there.
Technically they're tied percentage wise.
Are they hill?
No, they're not Hill. Hill's when you have one game left. No.
I know what
Had Sean not been so generous, he would be on the hill right now. But he's a nice guy.
If he was not a nice guy, then it would be what?
Do not tell him that.
Yeah, let's not blow his head up.
after that video, I don't know that I wanted this video.
Yeah. You don't want to be a red shirt, by the way.
Right, exactly.
I thought he was
Microphone.
gonna go full Hulk Hogan mode, or even Randy Macho Man Savage.
It was kind of a cross in between.
Brother.
It was kind of that cross in between Macho Man and Hogan.
It was.
Ooh, well, that break leaves a lot to be desired. But you have some shots. So what do you shoot?
How are you doing in the tournament?
Well, looking at the problem balls there, those two that are tied up on the 8.
No. Same suit.
I like stripes.
You like the stripes.
I like stripes. I'd like to get that 11.
Break out the 12.
Break
get
that
opened up.
2 out of there so you can get that 12.
Well, if it, like what Sean's looking at right now, the 10 ball goes, the 9 ball goes.
Well, I don't. The 10 might. Does the 10 go, Lynette? On the side? I think he might have to bank that cross side, but I don't know. Interesting angle where we're sitting.
I like that, Justin. You're right.
Now, had I been up there shooting, probably wouldn't have seen that. That's how it works sometimes.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, you know, I even like having a little bit of a different view of the table. You can see the balls a little differently.
Mm-hmm. It's just too bad it's not right on top of it, you know?
Yeah.
There's that delay, so you got to comment what you see here.
Yep. We are commenting on what we see on the table physically, not what we see through the camera. So, you know, our video last week, we got, at least through Facebook's analytics, we got almost 1,000 views on that video.
No kidding.
I was so surprised.
Sean's video or your video?
No, the video with Nick and I shooting last week.
Oh, okay, the live stream.
Yep. Yep, the live stream. And actually, I did just finally get YouTube to allow me to put up the almost 3-hour video, so we got that put up today, along with the little promotional video we did for this match here.
Uh-huh.
And so after this weekend, I'll get this video prepped to load for, you know, put up on YouTube, because we're putting them all up on YouTube so we can follow up with them and watch them later, and you know, people can check it out there. Yeah, Billiard Battles YouTube page. YouTube/Billiard Battles.
Check it out.
I was just telling them that the 2.5, 3-hour video did finally get uploaded today.
Finally made it?
Yeah.
Oh, and congratulations, by the way.
Failed on me twice. So, on last week's match, thank you.
Was that an 8-ball match?
Yeah. Yeah, it was an 8-ball match.
You guys trying to stick to that format?
Nope.
So it's open?
It's open to whatever you want to do.
Any table? Or are you guys trying to stick with the...
Any table. Any table. I
Any
mean,
location.
Any location. You know.
So you guys will travel?
We will travel, yeah. We travel here. But no, you know, Bob's has been a very good host to us. Bruce and Chris, and they've been great to us.
We're still,
you know,
Bruce, if you're
open.
listening, which I don't know if you are, but we're still waiting for that 9-foot diamond. We'd be really happy people here.
Yeah, 9-foot diamond.
Why do you like 9-foot diamond? What's about that?
It's just a good quality table.
Yeah. Sorry, those 9-foot diamonds?
No, those are Brunswick.
Brunswicks,
They're gold crowns, so they're good table.
So what, the pockets are smaller on diamonds, or what makes the difference?
That I believe that might be one of the features.
It depends on the table. I mean, you can line them up with the same pocket size, but they hit.
9-foot diamond, but it's $10 per player.
They're more consistent.
Oh, so more expensive. Thank you.
They are more expensive.
Yeah, but you know,
Thank you,
we're
Bobby.
good for a couple hours every week at that rate. $10 an hour, that's nothing.
Yeah.
For a good 9-foot diamond, we'd do that.
I'm too blind. I can't play. I have such a hard time playing on 9-footers anymore. I mean, it takes it takes a good hour for me to be able to at least acclimate to where I can shoot on a 9-foot table.
Nice.
Side
Oh,
scratch. That was a great break too. Wide open.
great too.
Who got that last game?
Sean got the last game.
So we got 10-6 right
10
now.
to 6, yeah. So Sean kind of pulling ahead a little bit. You know, only one game in the percentile, but he is pulling ahead a little bit.
Good point. Okay, you want to you're right.
Are you checking in the comments, Penny? Or
Oh, am
Penny?
I?
Because
But I
it's
will.
yeah, it's
I
just
will,
freezes
partner.
up.
Sean is a nice guy, one of the funniest I've met, also Justin Ballard.
That's the last comment. That's the last comment I see too from
All
Justin.
right, well, I will log on and start answering.
Come on, guys, send us your funnies.
No, I have it right here.
Get your friends on, share it, get it out there. We need to get more people involved in this pool community.
That's right. There should be
It's great
7
for men,
divisions.
It's great for women. It's great
Thursday
for
night
kids,
BCA.
It's great for families.
Yep, that's good for everybody.
It's actually a good sport.
A little bit harder for families though, because they can't play in all the bars.
I mean, we know that the pool community is that big here. People just
Well, it
start
was.
playing. Well, they're still around. You know, look at your sub list.
Yeah.
We've got over 100 people on that list. We had all those
Yeah.
people on
I
teams.
just sanctioned with BCA 150 people.
Right.
So we grew since last year. We're trying to, get more people in, but I think both leagues are trying to reach out and touch as many people as they can. So.
There's no coaching, no timeouts, no. Sorry.
I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
If you want. You notice how he's silent?
You're just talking
Sean
about all the leagues.
looks like he has ants in his pants right now.
Yeah, no, the stream, the billiard battles, is league separate.
It is. It is
Billiard
league,
battle is-
non-affiliated with any league.
No. It is pool nut centric.
That is you, my friend. Well, I can't not put myself in that.
We are all
bucket, but
pool nuts.
Your license plate says it.
Yes, I'm the only one with the license plate that says it. You're right.
Hold that.
On the new truck?
Yep.
You got a name for your truck yet?
Pool nut.
That's the name of the truck as well? It's not
No,
just the license
I
plate?
don't have a special name
It's
for the truck
PN.
at this point. No.
PN. Hold up. The PN truck.
Yeah. So anyhow, everybody, just so we talk about dates. Like we said, we've got Jesse and Guy on April 10th, and then we've got April 17th is open, and then
Not for
after
long.
the-
I'm gonna send that video. I think I'll be making it right now.
After that, you're talking about May 22nd will be the next one, because we have a few national events that are going on. But in between that, you've got the APA. They've got their
Broadcast it
Scotch
as well.
event.
So everybody watching
Oh.
is going to hear it as well.
Oh,
Sorry,
you're gonna do video
I know.
right on the
He's
video.
going to make us
Here you go.
so we can switch out.
Okay, well, we.
Oh, he's going to do it literally
I am
right
going to
now.
really do it, yeah. All right.
Here, right now.
Here right now.
I'm sure you're watching the stream right now. I'm calling out Alex Alenka. Like to do a race to 10 for $100 a man.
All right, we got another game now.
April 10th if you're available. No, I'm sorry, April 17th. So
All right. How
if you're not too scared,
He said $100 a man.
respond to this video.
$1,000 a man.
100. Oh, you just got called out, Mr. Alex.
Okay, now I got to share it to Facebook, right?
Share it to Billiard Battles.
And if you can hashtag it, that would be great. That's you, right?
Yeah.
And I'm ready to come back in when you're ready.
Facebook.
You want to come in on the... You want to let me take a break this time? You can come in.
Well, you got. I'm gonna get. I gotta have a drink.
Oh,
I gotta.
you have a drink.
I gotta have fun. Sure. Not that I'm having fun already.
Go do that. You go get your drink.
Just want a little extra
Get off
fun.
your stool and go.
All right, I'll get off the stool. It's not my stool. It's your stool. Where are those glasses at? Oh my goodness.
You like that?
I wish you guys could see these little glasses.
Hold on, I'll take a
They
picture.
remind me of like
I'll take a picture.
Capris cigarettes, or like
Put them on. Put them on.
He's going to the
really
librarian.
thin.
Granny. There you go. And I'm gonna send it to you, and you can.
It's a sexy librarian look.
It's a sexy
Wait, what is the page again?
That's awesome.
Billiard battle.
Billiard
Battles.
Then billiard with
Billiard.
singular battles with a
Battle.
Battles, yeah.
All right. Oh my god. Oh no, there's
Okay, I already.
All right.
Now what?
Bob Hicks, I did move it over just a hair. Let's see where it turns
All
out.
right, how do I put the video on there?
negative 600.
Videos?
These are like perfect.
No.
Are they? Well, what are you on your here? Let me have your glasses. You have these.
Are you kidding?
I'm a negative.
Oh, maybe I got to. There's got to be a way.
I was safe.
Oh, okay. Post. Yeah. Post. Share. Well, maybe it'll let me do the video.
It'll go.
And then what do I say about it?
You can just post.
Well, you wanted me to like tag?
Oh yeah, hashtag billiard battles.
That's all I gotta put? Hashtag billiard battles.
Yep.
Alright.
All right, and there's your. I just sent
Well,
you your picture of
Do
grandma.
caps matter?
Sean pulled up a little bit more,
makes it-
11 to 6.
Is that right?
So it's Sean and Bob
But you don't do spaces?
both have 11 to go.
Just like that. Okay.
Bob's at the table.
All right, you move out so I can read in. And
All right.
you do that over there.
In and out.
Thank you.
Hi, Peggy.
Hi, Brian. I'm back.
Hi, Penny.
Sorry,
How are
I
you?
just totally launched the entire table. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You didn't move the camera or
Thank
the.
God I'm small, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Nikki. So,
I gotta get out of here. I love you guys.
love you, Kira. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, you
Where
know.
are we at? So, we're at 11 and 6.
Yep, we're at 11 to 6.
And that is Sean is on the 11, 6 is Bob. But everybody still looks cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's like freaking out, and this table's driving me insane. Okay. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna,
you're little.
No, it's not. It's the
Maybe we need to get
table.
here 3
It's
hours in
not
advance
the-
next time.
Maybe. You're like, look at your wife. Do you like the dual glasses? All right, maybe I'll give these to you for your birthday. So Lynette likes my reader glasses.
LFG. Never
Internet.
Who is that?
Alex.
Alex. We're trying to make that finite adjustment to the camera.
All right, so what did I miss? What's going on with like the most recent thing that you guys had
Sean
going
pulled
on?
up a little bit.
Oh, he did. He slowed down a little. You mean like when you said
he
pulled up? What do you
pulled
mean?
up, pulled up.
Oh, he pulled up
the
in a
game.
shot.
No, the game. He went to get to 11, 11 to 6. So they both. It's a race to 4.
Right. Okay, so and Sean's going to 15, Bob's going to 10.
Yep.
Okay, that's a pretty cool line. Do you see that? Black, red, white, green. Sorry.
I had a tight grip on my drink, don't worry.
Yeah, it's like, don't take out the drink. Take me out. Don't take out the
Right? We love our drinks around here, and I am one of them. So,
Brayden, be nice, Brayden.
Brayden, you can add skip 2 times up the next. I'm missing it. Where? Brayden, my love, if that's your most annoying, oh, sweetie, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Oh gosh. So that was a first. So we had a billiard battles. Uh oh, that's another one. Starting to get a little tight for Bob.
Do what?
So it's starting to get a little tight for Bob. Sean just pulled up another one.
That's all right.
11 to 6.
12 to
12
6.
now. But that's okay. It's, you know, it's still within reach.
But yep, so we have Nick
Still
over here.
within
He
reach.
just challenged Alex. So
Oh, that's
We'll
right.
see.
Did you send it out? Nikki, did you send out your...
that was an even race 10?
Yeah, for 100.
Even race at 10 for
So
100.
That's it, 100?
Yeah, no, we've been talking about it. I mean, I haven't been playing as much pool as he has.
Oh, did
And,
you
He
hear
is.
that,
his game
Alex?
has come up, so I kind of need to test the waters again with him. I haven't played
that.
billiards with him in
So,
probably
Alex,
Nick
you're...
is a good player, though.
Yeah.
quite a bit.
They both are. All right, Bob's breaking.
We got to
we
bear
go.
down here
Yep,
and
yeah,
see what
no, it's
happens.
fine.
'cause
I'm excited. I'm sure he'll respond tonight.
I'm sure he
2
will.
ball.
Okay, we got a 2 in.
He's got one solid down.
All right.
And actually, the solids look good, except
I
for
was gonna say I would much rather take the solids right now.
it's just whether or
Is
not.
that who you had in mind, by the way? Do you think it was going to be Alex? Who else was it?
Oh, I'm just saying. I've heard other matches lately.
I know. I want the whole world to hear.
Then you knock it out.
No,
Nice shot.
I'm like your local bartender. I can't spill everybody's guts.
I hear
Only
ya.
my own.
Well, we can spill anybody's guts we want, but if I shouldn't.
Well, they were too afraid. Unless they would have sent that video. So
8 ball. Alex is confirming 8 ball.
he's confirming it.
No, is that what it is?
Oh,
8
that was
ball.
the question.
Yeah.
I didn't state that, did I? Well, because I wanted him to accept the challenge first.
You have to tell him what all the parameters are within the challenge, though, sir.
I do. However, I think that he should maybe, maybe.
Oh, he
has
definitely
to.
has
That's
to
a
respond by
requirement.
video for
Right.
sure.
Like, we're not going to accept it.
Wait, I should delete that video.
Oh, wait,
Why?
wait.
Oh, you wanna do a
delete
new
it.
video?
Yeah, I'll just do a new one.
Oh, well, we know what the challenge is, but he wants to do a new video.
Not that many people have seen it. It should be
I'll
alright.
take it down and make another one.
I will. It's not even on there. Is it?
No, it was on there.
Oh. No.
All right, so where are we at?
I'm not seeing it.
Let's talk about this.
Maybe I did post it.
Great table, and Sean doesn't have a great
Here, I'll go to my page.
Not because
Sean doesn't
of-
have a great table. I was speaking away from the mic. Sorry, everybody. But I just really don't want to bother the players while they're playing. So.
Right, I don't either.
Oh, okay.
But last week, I have to say, like last week, I couldn't hear
You couldn't hear us?
anybody.
'Cause that's good. I just
I
got
mean, I heard
scolded a little while
I heard a
ago,
little
so
bit,
I'm glad
a
that you
little
said
bit
that.
of chatter,
But
but
I can block everybody out. Even my captain. Like, I'm like, oh,
Wait a
did you
minute.
say something?
Ooh.
Oh my God, you need to stop talking.
okay.
Yeah, did it upload?
I saw a thing pop up. Yeah.
No, we're good. I'm innocent. Yeah, I don't know if it uploaded.
You can take it down. Just
I don't know. You have to check. Have Lynette check or.
break. Tough break.
Yeah,
Okay,
Guy and
so
Jesse.
Bob- Okay, so he's got
April
6.
10th for Guy and
He
Jesse.
can see 6, he can do 3.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity to get out here for sure.
I see that.
For sure.
So 5's his sitting duck, right? That's his
Yeah.
pocket ball.
Kind of leave that for last,
That's
especially.
what I'm. What
Looks
do you
like-
call that? Where you that's your like piece in the hole, like.
Hmm?
What's that ball called? Where you put it, you leave it where it's in the pocket, so if you have to hit it, you can. But it blocks.
Safety
the
ball.
opponent. Okay. So
Safety
it's
ball.
his safety ball.
Yeah. But I think it's also his out ball because it leads to the 8.
Okay.
I wouldn't take it right now.
Okay, but you know, some people do, and
Yeah.
there we go.
Different opinion. You know, there's multiple ways to do it.
Get
For
to
sure.
the same endpoint in many different ways. I am an attestation to that. Crazy blonde people can do things. The 4. Right? Okay. Maybe it's hard enough. I'll come back out for the 3 to go to the corner ring.
Just really soft. Shoot it
Oh,
side.
yeah, soft.
Yeah, just roll it in and shoot it in the side.
I'm never gonna get this.
Huh?
I'm never gonna get this game.
Well, you can come out further, but if you overstroke it, you end up behind the 8 ball, and you don't want that.
So I'm thinking if he hits it hard or top 4, it's gonna roll around to the 3. It's gonna go top rail, side rail, and then come around. So he can go back
Yeah,
that
but you
way.
could get stuck behind the 8.
Which is what you do. Oh, I did not see that. Okay. Don't hit the 9, don't hit the 9. Okay.
Believe it or not, he hit that twice as hard as I needed to, just because these tables roll. It's not like you're playing
the
on.
diamonds are fast.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, let's see. He can still make it. Oof.
Okay.
But he left Sean. He left
That's
Sean
not
tough.
a bad lead, right? It's like,
Unless he can make the 10 ball. I can't tell if he
right,
can
I
make the
can't
10 ball or
see
not.
that either. You can see the 9 too.
Hey,
but
Glenn
it's a
Huey,
tough-
how are you?
How did he know that? Well, I guess he's listening to the stream.
He heard us.
So the
talk,
video
right?
didn't upload. I mean, Again, maybe it's because of the Wi-Fi, but
Maybe.
it's not on there. She
So we
tried to.
have a half of it. We have half of a challenge going on.
Or it might be in the process of uploading. You can check it on your phone.
I did. I refreshed it too. It's alright.
No, on your.
Yeah, it's already uploaded.
Okay, I want to say this. This is interesting. You know, we had one table over here to the left, which would be where Bob's had about.
Yeah, they moved it.
I know they moved it to be together. That's so cute. Don't forget everything that goes. Thank you.
Oh. Got a good jump.
You did. What was that? Are you okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
So I did not see that tiny brain jump stick come out. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What?
What'd you guys eat?
We
That was
will.
Brian's disgusting carcass of a hamburger. You animal killers.
Are you eating?
Yum. Yes, she is.
Good for her.
Yeah. That cow was so friendly. It was invited into the butcher shop.
Nothing with a face. Not vegan, but nothing with a face.
I'm sure it had no face by the time I ate it.
Evidently, that's what I hear.
You know, plants have some.
You know what?
Yeah. Plants have feelings too.
Lynette, Brian,
Okay, let's not go there.
let's go back to pool.
No politics and no,
Veganism.
no. Yeah, we're not about that. We're about pool. Pool nuts.
Tonight we are.
Billiard
You're
battles.
just a nut, but
I'm a nut too. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so what do we got here?
Cool, that minus the pool.
Playing the combo down the corner. Nicely
that
done.
was a sweet shot. You have to admit. Okay, I'm confused. That was. He does that a lot. He sacrifices.
Yeah.
Can you walk me through that? Is that like a thing we can talk about? Or?
No, people they sacrifice balls to get better options. He just didn't get what he wanted out of it.
Okay, so there was another.
I don't think he felt like it was
Yay.
gonna go. He must not have felt it was gonna go.
Okay.
That's why he played it that way. And he wanted to break it open.
And that's
I
pretty
personally
drastic,
kind of
right?
would have not called this safe, called the ball, and if you missed it, you're still leaving him a tough shot.
Right.
That's what I would have preferred.
So I was like, oh wow, he just sacrificed and really didn't get a lot in return. So
Yeah. Where'd my wifey go?
she went that way. Do you need her? We can text
Nope,
her.
we're good. We're good.
Wifey, please.
Just checking.
Just checking on her.
Dry break. So I'm telling you, see how this game can turn
Yeah,
quickly.
I
Bob got his game
He
in.
was down
Sean
by
just had a
4,
good
and now
wide break.
He's
Table's wide open.
I agree. Okay, so this to me is a perfect table. Like you could take either and be okay because they're all pretty
Except
much
for the solids.
close to. No, I got a
Because
pocket
where the
for
one
everything.
is. Now yes. But
Oh,
if
because
you
there was a
had
ball in front of it.
there was a ball blocking
Yep,
the one.
Okay. And see, for me as a guppy, I'm like, that's later on down the road. I can get the other 6
Yeah.
and worry about that one later.
But I mean, if you don't look at what your problems are to start with, that's how you make a choice, right?
But, a lot
But
of times
honestly-
for someone like myself, it's about what I can make in the next shot.
So did you see what happened there?
I did.
He was jacked up over the ball. That's why it caused him to miss it. Because when you're shooting up over a ball, you're shooting down on it. And just like a masse, when you shoot down on a ball and it curves the cue ball, it's doing the same thing inadvertently. Your stroke has to be so pure and straight when you're jacked up over a ball like that. You have to concentrate. No English, no left or right spin or anything like
But he
that.
also needed to compensate for that, knowing that. That if it
Not
came down
necessarily
the whole
compensate.
time,
You just have to shoot dead
completely
straight.
on.
Yep.
Okay.
Like I like to call it the spine of the cue ball, going straight up and down. And that miss right there, that could be a turning point. But that's a hard shot. That's a hard shot. So, choices, choices, choices.
It is about choices, isn't it? Because one wrong
See, I
choice
shoot
or right choice.
2, 6, 7, and then I come back for the
You
8.
would?
Yeah.
6. He's doing 6. 2.
Nothing's really bad about it. Nothing's really wrong. They were all pretty simple.
Right or wrong way. It's just how you get there, right?
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
And look at that lead.
Does the 8 go by the 2 though?
Right.
Does the 8 clear the 2?
Not now.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Before he gets stunned. I'll let Kimball know too.
All right, so Ryan's gonna go get some more people to chat with us. He's gonna go grab a couple of people to come talk Linda about the match going on over there, and Kimball about next. But we are. This is really good on them. We're getting close. Ugh. All right, so we've got Mr. Kimball Webster going to come speak with us in a moment. So don't forget, just me talking to you. It's just a girl talking to a girl about pool. And we got Kira with us. Always a good time. So everybody knows that we don't always have to play at Bob's. We choose Bob's because it's the biggest pool hall in town, but you can play wherever you want, whatever bar you want. You can even play at a house for all I care. We just need to be able to stream it. So yes, they can. I can hear her when she talks from there. So.
Oh, this one is well, I do have a loud voice.
Well, you are a big mouth, but nice cut. Kimball's coming right now to talk with us. So I was saying, hi Kimball. So we're using these like microphones. That's your microphone. So this is Kimball Webster, folks. We got Kimball in the house.
Hey everybody, hi.
Hi Kimball. So, have you been watching much? Because I know you were in the tournament on the other side of the house.
Yeah, I was trying and I played in my first match on the other side of the building and I had my phone over there watching the match in progress, so I might have gave myself a little distraction with that.
Well, did you win or lose on your match?
I lost both matches tonight.
Oh, well, I think it might have been a distraction then.
I'm a loser, baby.
Hey, but, baby.
No, I played good full bite. I hit good shots. I just ran into some bad tables, some bad rolls.
Yeah.
That's why we play, though. Every day's another break.
Oh, my God, right? So we're at, what are we at, 13-7?
13-7.
So we got two more for Sean and three more for Bob.
The spot in the game is coming into full effect, the 5-game spot. Because you have the spread now between 7 to 10 and 13 to 15.
So what does that mean to you as a player? Does that make you more nervous?
It's an
Do you
even
get more
match
settled?
going in. It's an even match. You got to get to your number. Try to stay calm, get your number. The other guy, evidently the higher ranked player, is going to run ahead of you.
But so don't panic over that.
Oh, absolutely not.
No, that's going to happen.
And
oh, we're off the table with Bob. Bob's break. That's some power to get the ball off the table, hey?
Provides a pretty open table, nothing on a rail.
So yeah, what would you take? So me personally, just like glancing without being able to walk around, I'd take stripes. Because I don't see anything tied up.
I would agree with that.
I mean, I guess 13, maybe the 4 and the 9.
13-2.
And 13-2, yeah, I agree. But other than that, it's a fairly fair. So you and You and Johnny are going. Okay, so did you notice that he hit the 4 first?
Yeah, absolutely.
So when it's an open table, you can do that, right?
After the break, yes. After the break with a foul, with the cue ball leaving the table, that was a foul. So it allowed the other player ball in hand. And yes, he has the option on an open table to use
pretty much
strike
anything,
solid
right? Okay.
combination.
Can you use the 8 ball? Do you know? I don't know that rule, to be honest with you.
I don't believe it can
I don't
be
think
used.
you can either, but I need to look that up.
I'd stay away from it.
Rule mongrels, I need you to look it up. No, I'm kidding. First one to tell us what the rule is gets a free drink from Brian. Sorry.
I guess maybe if it was available, it could be used. But I wouldn't want to run the chance of turning that ball loose.
Right.
You could get an errant foul.
Totally agree.
8 ball could fall in another pocket. But I guess technically on an open table, it would still be a neutral ball.
You would think. All right. So you're excited, nervous? What are you
No,
about?
I'm
match
anxious.
coming up.
I've been out hitting some balls, playing in some tournaments, and trying to get some practice in.
I saw your glasses were off last night at PCA
I
tournament.
hit a few balls
late
in
night.
preparation.
It was cute.
It felt pretty good. You know what I noticed is, since I began wearing, I haven't worn glasses my whole life, and I learned to shoot pool before I started wearing glasses. So all my mechanics and all my setup to address the cue ball was all made without a pair of glasses
Okay,
on.
that's
So
great.
now that I'm required to wear them, I have to change all my setup, the way I address the ball. My head's pulled up now. The exact enemy of a pool player is yanking your head up when you hit a ball.
Right.
And now I'm already started in that position. My head's already going forward. So yeah, it's been a challenge to overcome. And every time I hit a ball, it runs through my mind that I have to hold my head up
That's
so I can see the
interesting.
ball.
And so you were prescribed glasses late in life? Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
I was like, gosh, I was probably in my mid-30s when everything went south for me.
So to speak.
Yeah. Just to give you an idea, like in a reader type class, just to drive down the road and function, I wear a 2.0. At work, I read sensitive equipment, really small numbers. I have a pair of 4.0s that I wear at work.
4.0.
Yeah, so I can read fine print. So yeah, I'm pretty blind.
Lynette and I were just talking about readers, and he's a 4.0 reader.
Yeah.
I know we were just comparing.
Special order.
Nice shot. Oh, did it miss? Oh, that had to be close though. I couldn't see because he was in the pocket. So this is Bob's opportunity to take back over.
This table just got really low.
Yeah, I know. We're a little bit lopsided on our table, but
Refresh this guy's reach over here.
nice. Oh, look at that lead for the 5 or the 3. Nicely done.
That was a lot of concentration involved with hitting that shot correctly. That was a very good shot.
Yeah, let me know when you need to answer anybody. A minute. Let's just start. Like a ninja. Boy,
So
Bob
you guys
is.
talked about your match coming up with Johnny.
Yeah, we kind of spoke about the no glass practice last night.
We're talking about shooting with no glasses.
Yeah.
He practiced a little last night in the league
Ah, okay.
over at Sidekicks, yeah.
I hit the ball pretty well. That's what got
You
me
did
into the
hit it well.
mechanics. It was like getting down in my natural position to strike the ball actually feels pretty
Right.
good.
So are you nervous about shooting such a young buck?
No,
okay,
Johnny and I
there you go,
actually
Bob.
have history. We've played in the past.
Yes.
So I know what to expect out of Johnny.
He's a fierce competitor. He
He
likes
is.
competition.
Our Fargo rating is so close. I mean, we're within a 6-7 points
Are
apart
you?
of each other.
So just
yeah,
not even 50
I
points.
didn't even realize that when I made the challenge. I didn't realize how close we were.
Just now it's a race to 2.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is a
Okay.
race to 2.
So Brian just, I don't know if everybody heard that, but Brian just reminded me to say it's a race to 2. So Sean's at 13, needing to go to 15, and Bob is at 8, needing to go to 10. So they're mini hill.
Yep, they're hill
They're
to
half
the hill.
half to the hill.
After the hill.
Hill to the hill.
I think I coined a new term.
Yeah.
And I think we went on a potty break.
I don't think we could have asked for better matchup. I mean, these guys are
This has
playing
been
really
a
close
really
together with
good
each other.
game. And it's interesting because Sean plays very quickly and Bob does not. And so it's interesting watching the dynamics if Sean rattles him or vice versa. And it hasn't seemed to be too many problems, but I noticed Bob is really focused, like tries not to watch. He just tries to like stay in his game, which I like.
You know, and that's a part of the game. A lot of the players approach it differently. You know,
Right.
some players have that hurry up mode. They set their shot,
Right.
they make their mind up, and they get right on it. And then other players, unlike myself, study the table a little better, plan the routes out a little bit better, and that's part of my game that I'm working on. I'm trying to slow myself down and take better shots.
Can you block people out from what you hear?
I'm pretty
Or
good
you-
at that.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm
I
used to
like
playing in
can't
rowdy
hear.
environments, so yeah, you pretty much have to do that.
I agree. How about you, Brian? Can you block
Blocking
people
them
out?
for the most part.
No.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, somebody will be at the right pitch or the right comment that will get my attention.
Some annoying woman will say something.
Or an annoying guy.
I had a league night this past session, and we were in one of the places I'm not used to playing in, and I was lining up for an 8-ball, and somebody came out of the restroom next to the table, and normally those type of things wouldn't bother me, but it totally
just
threw my
caught
shot.
you at the wrong-
Pulled my eye right when I was stroking the ball, so you know it can happen to anybody.
There we go. There's the break.
All
Let's do
right,
it.
here we go.
8 balls rolling.
Oh, he scratched, but
Nice
it was
break
a
and
nice.
a scratch.
It was a
And a
nice
scratch,
break.
Right.
Two
Wow.
stripes and
What
a
a monster
scratch.
break.
Oh, 3! I want to break like that.
3 and stripes,
The
dude.
stripes look so
And all
nice.
in a row. I mean,
All
that's
stripes.
like
Yeah.
that's
Three
like
stripes.
the epitome of perfect, right? Like, I mean, that's almost half his balls if you were striped. I mean, okay, so let's ask
So
this:
look at
would
look
you
at this
not
and tell me
go?
what you think is the right play.
Well, I would go for stripes because there's 3 down. Is that not the way you would play
That's not the
it?
way you look
Well,
at it. You
but-
Are
look
you
to me-
serious?
You want to get out.
Yeah, I think to me more
Well, with 3
importantly
balls down.
the 2-4-1 cluster in the center of the table
Yes,
kind
yeah,
of
it's a
steers you more
problem.
the other way.
In this case, I say you play the stripes, but you got to play 1, then you got to play down here for 12, 15, and
So
14.
why not? I would take the green one.
No, play the first.
Why not?
Get the cue ball down this way.
Right.
So
So
you're
you can
working
play those
yourself
other three,
from
yep.
one end to the other. All right. All right.
That was
Get at that one, turn right in.
so it's still open. Sean's gonna take
Okay,
the
so
three.
that means the table is
Yeah.
still open. You just said.
Yep.
So we have
So
4
that's-
balls
that's
now.
exactly why you follow the ball instead of draw it. If you would have shot that ball into this side pocket and just followed the cue ball up here, you could have shot the 12 in the corner.
But you know, when you say follow means like, I think follow, I know, but it means I'm going to follow it right in with where it's doing, and that's why I don't do it.
Well, that's it.
You follow it a little off of that path, of
I
that
know.
line. Yeah.
Right, right.
But we don't think that way when we're guppies.
Yeah.
Not that Bob's a
But that's
guppy.
where this is a good opportunity to learn.
Correct.
That was definitely
And that was the
an
last ball.
unforced error right there.
Oh man, that was
Shuttle
a tough
thing,
break for
yeah.
Bob because
This was
There's
That's
the
all
hill.
this. That's,
So he had nothing.
Now
So
Sean
1,
is
2, 3,
on the
4.
hill. Sean is on the hill.
On the hill.
So folks, Sean is on the hill. If you didn't hear that from Brian.
No, it's just reminding you.
Oh, he's reminding me, folks, not you, because I'm the blonde, not you.
I was
You
on the
got
hill a
this,
couple
Bob.
times tonight. It didn't work out so well for me.
It ain't over.
We would love to see a hill. So.
I
It
would
would
too.
be nice, absolutely.
And it's doable. It's possible. The last game was a perfect example of it's
good
all
time
about
for
the
Sean
break,
to
right? And the roll of the balls. And,
Good time for Bob to have the break.
yeah. So what kind of trash talk do you want to tell Johnny?
You know, it's really not
Besides
my
kiss your
nature.
ass.
It's not my
Well, I'll do
nature.
it for you. You go ahead and tell me what you think, and then I'll translate.
I respect Johnny a great deal, and I
He's a
really
good
do.
guy. He really is. Dude, keep it on the table.
I'm a scratch.
That's all right, but that was a strong ass break.
It's a pretty ugly table.
So can you actually bring too hard? I mean, obviously he almost came off the table here. He came off the last time.
Yeah, and the too hard kind of falls
where
in
if you
with
come off
losing
the-
control of what you're doing. You know,
Right, and then you
you
foul.
overhit the ball, or sometimes you really need to slow down and have a better break.
So this is a good example of Bob, in my opinion, of a competitor. Like, you're pissed off, you know what you're doing wrong, but you're like, "Argh," and so
Having the
what
ability
do
to
you
pull
guys,
yourself
what
back.
would you do in this situation if that were you? Just try and calm down
You do,
and
you
center
do.
and be
Try to
like,
stay within your
"Okay,
game."
don't get irate. And, okay,
play the table.
Okay.
Yes, and try not to rush any shots.
not rushing. That's a good suggestion.
Shot on the 5. For me personally, it's look for the safety also. I had a tendency to be an aggressive shot maker,
Yes.
and I overlook a safety when it's due.
When you're,
And
kind of like obvious, but you miss it. That's
Oh.
me. I'm like, oh shit, I should have saw that.
I was playing in the Las Vegas qualifier last Saturday, and I
You missed it.
blew a match due to unplayed safety.
Oh, we've got a bouncer, but it's not ours. It's Linda Gaines. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Linda. They're having a tournament here behind us. Yes. All right. To do.
Get out.
And what's it look like? Here?
Oh, great.
Oh,
So we're still good.
yeah, we're all right.
We were just told by Lynette that there was a 5.5 earthquake that just happened in Baja, California. Yuma felt it, but we're good, so let's keep parking. Yay! I'm kidding. We hope everybody's safe and secure.
Yeah, good. I just wanted
Yes,
to point out
any
that,
last words of wisdom, Kimball?
keep your head down.
And open your eyes.
Exactly. I want to invite everybody, of course, to tune into our match coming up in 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
Me and Johnny Crowfoot are going to give our best effort to put on a good
Excellent.
show.
Well, thank you for coming and chat
Oh,
with
thanks
us.
for having me. I do appreciate that.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Absolutely.
All right.
So it was Kimball Webster. He's getting ready for his match. 2 weeks. Johnny Crowfoot. With and without glasses.
Without.
So here we go. Bob's got kind of a tough out. The 14's in an odd spot. I don't think it goes by the 4.
Okay, so I think if Bob can just hold it together emotionally, he'll be fine.
Because the 6 ball's on a bad spot for Sean.
Right.
So don't open up the 6 ball.
Is he's making those types of mistakes that are rattling his mind.
I don't know about rattling his mind, but I think he is getting a little fatigued,
Flustered.
a little nervous. You start to get more worried about things especially when your opponent's on the hill.
Sure.
It's hard.
I understand that. So do professional pool players have like coaches
Yeah, a lot of them do.
like Rocky Balboa had
Yeah, a lot of them have
that sit with them?
long-time coaches that they've worked with for a long period of time. Some travel with them.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Freaking bang.
That shot right there may have been the shot of the match.
That was sweet. That was really sweet. So do they get to sit with them in the tournaments?
Not
one
generally,
person?
no.
Okay.
Usually, the coaching is for preparing for,
right.
not during.
But it would be nice at this point in time to have somebody to turn to talk to,
Yeah,
give you little words of encouragement.
yeah, for sure. Although I don't know, Bob's, there's not much you can do at this point. If you get another shot at the table, then you take
Right?
it.
Don't take it lightly.
Can't take it lightly now.
Man, Sean is on fire.
Sean's got 2 balls for the match.
So what do you think about this? It's gonna go across to the same way.
A ball straight in the side.
Here we we go.
There's really not much to it.
This is the final shot, possibly.
All right.
All right, we have a winner.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
All right.
Great match. So
Billiard
15-8.
Battles
So
number
close.
2
Yep.
in the books.
Billiard Battles number 2 down.
So just remind everybody, and you know, we did get some of our stuff up on YouTube, getting those videos going. We'll have this one up there in a few days.
So I think we should do. Are you okay with doing a little like breakdown?
Yeah,
if they
yeah,
are?
definitely want to.
So hang out if you guys want to
Yeah.
listen to the players talk about their games.
We would like to get Sean over here for a minute and see if he has any words and what his thoughts were about the match. See, I know Bob's probably not feeling all that great, but he shot a very good match. He was very calm throughout the whole match, which was really good. Hey, Mr. Sean. We just hold these up because we can't hear through the earphones anyhow right now. So, congratulations on your win, sir.
Appreciate it. It was a nail biter for sure.
Yeah, for a long time you guys were, I mean, percentage-wise, you were on the same race all the way through the match, up until like the last 2 games.
Yep. Yeah, he was actually ahead of me. I mean,
Yeah,
what, 4-3 at one point?
Yep.
He had me nervous.
yeah.
So
I was really proud of him. I mean, he shot well. He kept his head down.
he did.
Good shooting, Bob.
Yeah, he shot phenomenal. That's probably some of the best ball I've seen him shoot. He made,
Yeah.
a couple tactical, like that scratch with ball in hand right there at the
Yeah.
end. Gave
Yeah.
me a 3 ball out. I mean, that's,
Yeah.
you can't do that. But he had, I mean, if he gets out there, then he's on the hill instead of me, and
Yep.
it's a whole
Yeah.
different match. So yeah, he shot great.
And then you had that really nice bank shot, cross corner bank shot, which
Yeah.
really that was the shot that gave you that win.
Right. Yeah.
Because if you didn't shoot that 6 then,
Exactly. Yeah. It was. He nudged it when he shot a ball on the side, put it right on the rail, and I hate those shots to begin
Yep.
with, especially that close to the side. So, it was one of those. I just had to swing for the fences and go for it. If I make it, I'm out. If I don't,
yep,
who knows?
yep.
So, but it was a good time.
You took a wing at it, but no, we definitely appreciate it. Everybody loves your video. We'll
Thank
look
you.
forward to the next match.
Already working on my next one.
All right, excellent, excellent.
And I really appreciate you guys putting this on. It's pretty cool that you make it a point to let people know that no matter what their Fargo is, they can come out and play.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of these streamed videos, all you'll see are 600 and 700 shooting,
Yeah.
and that's good if you want to learn something. But if you want to just enjoy and have a good time and see your buddies play on TV, then this is a really good event. So
Yep.
I'm glad you guys put this on.
And a couple other things too is we got Scotch doubles as an option. People have
Yep.
talked about that. We were talking about doing a sharking option earlier.
Oh yeah, a lot of fun.
I mean, there's the thing is it's your creativity and it's the fun. We want to let people know we're playing pool, we're having a good time doing it.
Yeah.
And it's not all purely, just skill, right?
Yeah.
I mean, believe me, I want to have better skill. I want to improve my game. That does not mean I don't.
Right.
It just means we all shoot better when we're having fun.
100%. I totally agree with that. And like I said, it's really cool to see people and hang out with actually on there shooting. You
Yeah,
know?
that
you
is
can cheer
cool.
for them. You can bet on them.
Yep.
Make a little extra money on the side. Do some sweat bets.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's a great time. I drove 2 hours just to play, and I got to drive 2 hours now to get home, and
Oh,
it's
wow.
totally worth it. Because I love this pool community up here. Prescott's got one of the best, most approachable pool communities that I've ever been part of.
Awesome.
So it's a really good time. It's cool to see people taking interest and you two getting something like
Yeah.
this going. I think it's really going to help it grow.
Yeah, well, we appreciate that. Thank you very much. And it'll probably be a couple of days now, but we'll get this video up on YouTube as well, so you'll
Cool.
be able to go back to the Billiard Battles YouTube page and visit and look at all these videos.
Watch yourself.
See all my screw ups. Yeah.
And all your great moments.
And all your good
had a couple
moments,
good
too.
shots,
Yeah. Yep.
So
Did you collect your money from them, by the way?
I did. Yep.
Well, you know what? You guys did wonderfully. Everybody was fun. Hopefully, we didn't bother you too much. We tried to keep it loud enough people could hear us, but quiet enough that we weren't bothering you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate the fun in the background, and I think I shoot better. It relaxes me instead of having everything super quiet. And
Okay, good.
Well, nobody's beat your video yet. Nobody's topped your video.
Well, I hope
yet.
they do.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
We keep saying so, but I don't think anybody.
I've seen some boring ones. We need to get some more fun ones.
I agree, Sean. I agree, Sean.
Bunch of zombies out there.
Okay.
People
Have fun with it. Yeah.
Well, a couple of things, like I was saying earlier, we're booked until April 17th is the next opening. After that, you've got ACS and ACS and APA. So you're going to have April 17th, and then we got to skip to May 22nd. It would be the next
tournament in Havasu, by the way. Ladies tournament in Havasu.
Yeah, that's in the end of April.
April 25th and 6th.
Yeah.
April
Okay.
25th and 6th. All
Lucky's,
women's
right?
at Lucky's 2-day tournament, 32 cap bracket.
Yes. I know. I'm actually gonna. I think I'm going.
Yes, you are going.
I think I'm
You're gonna
going
have
to
fun.
watch. I'm going to be a supporter.
There you go.
Usually, I'm the one
Women's
being
athletic
supported, so
supporter.
I appreciate
Women's
that.
athletic supporter look like?
I don't know. I don't want to know what a women.
Yeah.
Like a men's athletic
Pom-poms and a
supporter.
skirt at least. Yeah.
Well, you got everybody. Thank you very much. Hopefully, you had fun. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob's Billiards, Bruce and Chris. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you, Nick McBride.
Nick McBride, where'd he go?
Did you want to have Lynn on?
Yeah, we already talked to Linda. She didn't want to do it at the moment, but she. Thank you.
Thank you.
She did want to remind everybody that hey, we're going to be continuing to do this tournament on Friday nights. Hopefully, we can get more people in the tournament, more people here
Switch up the
watching.
format, maybe.
And yeah, and like Sean said, it doesn't matter how good you are. You want to play, have the guts to put out a video.
That's all you got to do.
Yep. Hey, everybody, thanks again. Have a good night.
Good night, y'all.